the hell happened here? Hey, if you're watching the replay, hit the thumbs up. I'm gonna take a walk or something. I'm gonna take a walk, get this bike off the front of the van. Do something. Nothing to do out here. Damn thing to do. Nothing to do out here. Hey guys, there's nothing to do. Guys, tomorrow's shower day. Shower day time. What are we doing? Hey guys. There's nothing to do out here. I guess we could take a walk. Get the Starlink up and running. My neighbor left his open though. Uh-oh. Elon Musk and Sam Altman are on trial. Fox News. I love Fox News.
A verdict has been reached in the blockbuster trial between Elon Musk and Sam Altman's OpenAI. The jury
Yeah, I just paid Elon Musk so I can use Sam Altman's OpenAI.
finding Altman
All these billionaires.
are not liable after an intense 3-week trial. The reason for that decision is that the jury found Musk filed the lawsuit outside of the statute of limitations. Basically, he waited too long to file the case. After 3 weeks of the trial, the jury said, oh, this thing never should have come to us in the first place. One of those head scratchers, Sandra, in the American court system.
All right, John, be sure to like
What?
and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube.
Oh, I want to subscribe to Fox News.
Streaming now on Fox One.
Oh, I love Fox News. I love these frickin' people. What's going on with our boy, what's his name? Luigi Mangione?
It was a pivotal day in
Hi.
the case against Luigi Mangione, the man accused of killing United Healthcare CEO
Oh, I
Brian
love you,
Thompson,
Luigi.
New York State judge, allowing the
I love you
alleged
so
murder
much.
weapon and Mangione's diary to be used as evidence in the case. The judge also ruling that prosecutors cannot use certain evidence seized from Mangione's backpack during a search at the Pennsylvania McDonald's where he
Hey, it was at
actually
McDonald's.
arrested. Our Peter Columbus and legal analyst
You like
Brian
McDonald's? I
Buckner
like
joining
McDonald's
now
too.
for more. So Peter, which evidence is going to be allowed exactly and which isn't?
So really the two biggest pieces of evidence for prosecutors, the gun itself, which they allege is the murder weapon, and Mangione's writings, which they say amount to a confession, are allowed in. What the judge basically did was separate this evidence into two different buckets. The materials that were taken from Mangione's backpack when he was originally apprehended at the McDonald's in Pennsylvania, and then the actual items they came across later when they did an inventory at the police
At
station.
McDonald's.
The judge said that those materials that were taken from the backpack at the McDonald's without a warrant, those can't be used. So the actual weapons magazine, a cell phone, a passport, those were taken out at the McDonald's. They can't be used because they didn't use a warrant. But the items later that they found at the police
Get a
station
warrant.
when they were doing an inventory, including those writings and the alleged murder weapon.
Let him finish his
those they
McChicken
can't use.
sandwich.
So what do you make, Brian, of the judge's ruling here? What's the potential impact on the trial?
This isn't Fox
It makes
News.
a lot of sense to me, and I think it makes a lot of sense to the defense attorneys from Mangione, and that's probably where you're not hearing this chorus of saying, we're going to appeal, we're going to appeal. I think first they've got to figure out where this all lands for them.
I guess we'll take a walk.
Very specific laws
Hey, where's
about
Yentl?
certain containers that are closed. And I
Yentl, we
think
got
that
Starlink.
application is why we're seeing the difference between the New York State case and the federal case in terms of what evidence is going forward. Now, moving forward, I think Peter's kind of alluded to this to some degree, that it's not all that different of a case. The prosecution really wanted, of course, that smoking gun, both figuratively and literally, and they also want the writings in that red spiral notebook, and that's going to give not only a murder weapon or alleged murder weapon, but also what they believe to be the inner workings of a killer to be able to present to the jury. I think for the defense, not having certain pieces of evidence like the wallets, the passport,
My back
or
hurts.
the computer chip will help them
I'm
try
with the
to
pursuit of
resolve the
happiness, and I
narrative as to
know
what this is,
everything
what
that
it's
shines
about,
ain't gonna
who
be
might have
gold.
committed this crime, and finding the perfect juror for them. Because for them, I don't think it's about the facts. I think it's about who's receiving the facts. That being the 12 people who ultimately decide.
Yeah, put me on Luigi Mangione's jury.
All right, so what's next, Peter?
I want to be on that jury. I don't want to be on
September. This state murder
Nicholas
trial is set to begin
Duterre's
on September 8th.
jury.
There's a
Oh,
brief
wow.
hearing scheduled for June to put some further dates on the schedule. But that trial, which is expected to take multiple
Come
weeks,
over.
with
They
more
kicked
than
me
a
out of
dozen
California.
witnesses at least, is scheduled to begin on September 8th.
All right, we'll track it. Peter, Brian,
We'll
thank you.
track it. Thanks, Peter and Brian. Over to you guys. What's going on with the Iran war? Oh, President Trump warns time is running out. Is it?
Time now, 7:07, and turning to the very latest on the war in Iran, President Trump now warning the country that time is running out to strike a deal.
So this comes as U.S. forces remain positioned to
And with,
resume military strikes.
Fire
on
and
the
Fury.
regime. Let's get right to Ron in the control
Isn't that what it
room
was
this
with
morning. From
Rocket
Ron.
Man?
Ron.
Well,
Fire and
diplomatic
Fury.
efforts appear to be pretty close to a standstill, although a tentative ceasefire is still, for the most part, holding. However, both
I
sides.
don't give a fuck about Iran. You can't get oil for your car now. AutoZone. They're gonna sell you the wrong oil. What are you doing? Freaking bored. Maybe you can watch videos about carburetors and not be caught up in the news. I like carburetors. It's just doom and gloom.
The other day, I was driving a friend's car, just running some errands.
Oh, I seen Shannon put her video back up. She said I'm schizophrenic. I'm schizophrenic and I spent $41,000 on a cruise. And that'll never die.
And needless to say,
Sephora.
it didn't take me very long to find one
No,
of
I
those,
got great value lotion.
notice, I guess.
Great-
one of those,
great value.
Flock cameras
I love flock cameras.
on the corner of a highway on-ramp. One of
see
those
my
small,
plates
dark,
expired.
oval-shaped things that's mounted on a pole with a solar panel attached to it. Easy thing.
Cops buy a subscription service to the
And
flock
of course,
billionaires or something.
It scanned the license plate as I drove past it and logged the make and the model, the car, and the color, and the location and the time. And then I added it to a database and basically reconstruct the car's movements going back months.
I don't know. I don't get to go to Sephora
This is one
or
small
Ulta or
device
Sephora or whatever.
on one ordinary corner doing this all day.
There ain't nothing to do.
So then I parked and walked into the store.
I'd ask for a thumbs up, but
and
that's
I passed a
too
couple of,
difficult.
Ring doorbells mounted on front porches along the way.
Yeah,
And
Shannon
also
girl's
got
going
a couple
crazy
of
on me.
stores on cameras inside.
Schizophrenia, $41,000
And I
cruise,
got groceries
something about a dirt bike.
and used my loyalty card at
Court.
the self-checkout, where I could see myself in yet another camera monitor. And the phone logged the location, right? So on the way back, I got an ad on my phone for something that was related to what I just bought. And the weird part about all
Get
this
ads on your phone if you just think about something.
is that none of it felt particularly weird, actually.
It's a
But
dystopian
then
nightmare.
when I thought about it for a good 10 seconds.
Oh, she's bitching about me
I
smoking too.
realized that
My fingers are
I
orange or
absolutely
yellow.
should feel
I
weird.
smoke too much. I drink too much.
Now, try to imagine what this.
Wish there was something
scenario
else to
that
do
I
around
just
here.
Described would sound like to somebody prior to 9/11.
Well, so Child's dead. That's cool.
Because that
Oh, they froze my chat.
was probably the
Mr.
one
Shit,
defining
they froze it.
moment where I think
Hi
everything
there.
changed and led us on this path to where we are now.
Hi
and,
there.
of course, where
Hi.
we are headed. So
It's Ernie.
I'm Gen X,
Hello, Ernie.
and a kind of dystopia that
Take a walk in a bit. Freaking
Freaking
hot out here.
That it came with things like
It's not 90 outside.
I guess
It's
jack
74
boots
now.
and, checkpoints and
74.
like a face that you'd see.
I turned on the air conditioner, it was just blowing the fan. It was 80-something degrees. I tried to crank it down to 68. And the freaking compressor won't come on.
Apparently what we've got is
Wouldn't come on.
Well, it's definitely considerably more convenient and I would say insidious. And it remembered your preferences and it asked very politely to enable location services. And of course, we just went ahead and checked the accept box.
Yep. I'll share my location services and I'll accept all your cookies.
So I think Orwell got it.
Can't listen to music.
Because in his book, 1984, I guess you could say that that brand of surveillance.
You see my post? Chris Nocco frickin' he's retiring, resigning.
Let's say physical manner.
This Pasco County Sheriff, he's state senate. So he as senator.
Because that form of control.
It's violating people's constitutional rights at gunpoint wasn't enough.
Was
he's teaming up with
really
Marco
was the
Rubio.
force behind it. And the fact
Head over to Israel together.
now
Hang out over there.
Orwell's
'Cause you get
contemporary
flagged.
Aldous Huxley
Got flagged.
had a different idea. In his book Brave New World, the citizens, they weren't really controlled through fear, and the threat of violence. Exactly. They were controlled through comfort and sedation and pleasure and
Sedation.
distraction.
Grammaton cleric.
Sound familiar?
Alright.
So
I just got here.
as
I didn't want to be on here. There's nothing to
they
freaking
were
do.
under the
Just come on here and shoot the shit.
the soft
I see shit video came up.
desire.
Yeah, she put it back up. It was the same. Why the exact same shit? It was freaking schizophrenia, $41,000 cruises,
Fine. With
smoking cigarettes, drinking too much. Wow, tell me something I don't know. $41,000 cruise in court cases and shit. I need to get up. My back hurts. My back hurts so bad. That ain't happening. So I hate Vault 22. That's the one with the plants, isn't it? I get jump scared by those fucking plant guys.
At least
No, we got
quite yet.
we got freaking Starlink now.
Time will tell.
I'm like, why is my shit not working? And I go on Starlink and it says, oh, it's going to activate your next billing cycle. Why would I activate unlimited high-speed data for next time, for next month? I want it now.
Approaching everyone's windows.
Yeah, I got lost. There's fucking... That one sucks shit.
Because the mechanism we have now.
That was the first one I found, too. Like, I'm stuck in Operation Anchorage and shit.
More elegant.
My back
definitely more
hurts.
subtle than that. Our version
back hurts.
mostly comes with, in the form of a device.
Yeah, I'm talking, I think they got like their Grok thing on the Starlink app.
And that we carry.
This is all, you just go and you just cancel it.
Almost
And it doesn't work like that.
all the time.
Well, I finally got it fixed. My neighbor's shit's working. It's all unlocked. I don't know how, I don't know whose it is.
To all this is that the modern
I just need my own.
apparatus
I'll spend my own $175 to Elon Musk.
convenience. So things like, I guess,
I don't, that guy needs to shut up.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chad. In this
Yeah,
video,
Grok.
I'm going to be answering your questions and talking about other stuff. Primarily, that I put out two videos today.
Shannon going
One
nuts.
was a reaction style video. I was rushing through it. It didn't come
Some
out
of the
perfect.
comments in here for these fucking
I'm always
middle-aged
rushing through
women.
Videos, putting out a video every day. The sound quality wasn't as good as I wanted it, but it's still a decent video.
They're talking about
so
the
if you
Teeling
haven't checked
family
it out,
trust and shit,
please
too.
check it out. And I also did a live stream.
She's showing my video, and I said like, share, and subscribe. She's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not sharing your video. But she's watching on our channel, sharing out to all these people. Hey, you are doing that.
David is deceased, but
You're sharing me all right now.
David definitely touched a lot of souls, and there were many people that used to watch his live streams. And in tribute to David's ideas, memory, and just of what a great spirit he was, I decided
what happened to David
go ahead
Wilcock?
and make a live stream today. Now, somebody wrote and said that someone else was doing some type of dedication to David today, and could I change the date? Well, I don't plan to make a video every Sunday about David Wilcock. I did today simply because somebody brought it up. But if in the future I do...
I don't know anything about
Sunday,
David Wilcock.
It will be my own material, and I won't really be mentioning
He had financial
David
problems or something.
I might refer to his ideas, but it'll primarily be my live stream. So I have questions here that I want to go through, and I find these videos to be much easier. And in this way, I'm not just writing back to one person, but it can help everybody that hears the question. Some of these questions you may not care about.
I made a chicken salad for lunch. You guys have for lunch.
So I'll start off with this one. Walter Bosley, this is actually a comment. Walter Bosley has a channel on YouTube. And by the way, I should also mention that for the live stream, unfortunately, my screen froze on my desktop computer. And the last live stream
I think I'll set up the computer. We'll take a walk in a bit. Then I'll set up the computer outside and we'll play.
My computer is
I'll play Fallout or something.
What I've done to it, so I had to go over to my laptop, and I have a
People can bitch. I got a computer. I can play frickin' Fallout 3 on Ultra. Ultra super duper settings.
Really didn't get
you gotta get rid of it.
Upon the people that watched it, so
you gotta get a Chromebook. Can you play Fallout on a Chromebook?
About what I was trying to say, which was giving facts about David and giving my opinion on him.
Probably fine.
So anyway, let's get back to this. Walter Bosley has a channel on YouTube and was a former FBI, and his uncle, who was CIA, told him the government had time travel
Drake put out a new album
since the 1890s.
He's this god of the sex.
Since the 1890s, I heard that the Germans actually had advanced alien technology in the 1930s and went to the moon. Or look,
right. Get a Chromebook. You don't need to be playing Grand Theft Auto. Get a Chromebook.
There is no real terrestrial moon out there. But according to
I want a Chromebook.
I read, the Germans had advanced technology in the 30s. You probably say, why?
I'd rather not have anything than a Chromebook.
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe the Americans had that technology.
What the fuck are you gonna do with a Chromebook?
They just didn't tell us.
Graphics card? You can't have a graphics card.
Okay,
only the billionaires can have the graphics cards. Only the data centers can have the graphics cards. Only the crypto miners can have the graphics cards. You can't have a graphics card.
Like you, I've been wanting to do it for so many years, but my mind won't let me.
You can't have an RTX 3050 or 4050.
And chicken every weekend to eat throughout the week.
You get a Chromebook. You sell that computer right now and get a Chromebook.
The addiction. How did you even start?
Donkey Kong and a Pip-Boy.
This is a good question.
I wonder if a Pip-Boy's got a graphics card.
I wasn't born out of the womb a raw foodist.
Can I have 300 open tabs in a Chromebook?
It's called psoriatic arthritis.
It's
basically a combination of rheumatoid arthritis and psoriasis. And I didn't want to do the traditional medical route. I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole, the drugs and everything. So I decided to try to find a cure myself.
That's what my thoughts are about that.
Itself, because it was a long rabbit hole I went down.
Not many people listen though. Don't worry. Don't worry, the sheriff that frickin' violated my rights is gonna be a senator, so can write better. Let's check in with Wolf Blitzer over on Fox News or whatever. Maybe he'll tell us.
Exercise routines, meditation, pyramids, everything. But really, there were two things that helped me out a lot.
What's going on?
One was when I cut all the crap out of my diet and went raw, and the other one is sunlight. So I started coming across the benefits of a raw food diet about
for high prices.
at this point 17 years ago. Somewhere around
Who was it that Richie from Boston guy? He's like,
I was vegan, so I was a raw vegan. And
let me see if I can find it. He explained it pretty well. Richie from Boston. He's a shill. See if I can find it. Oh, right here. MAGA got played.
at all costs, no matter what, because of China. And when people actually stood their ground and wouldn't sell their farmland to scumbag billionaires for millions of dollars, they decided all of a sudden that it was a military operation called Mita. And we have to do this because of China. Meanwhile, the president, the CEO, and his lover from BlackRock, all the banking people are over in China right now making a deal to sell them all the equipment they need to build AI.
Wow.
So that we can continue to build AI against them because you catching on? You catching on yet?
Did you get that? Did you guys get that?
We're living in a
You gotta beat China. You spend all this money on data centers and AI to beat China. But they're over in China, collaborating with China.
I transitioned over to becoming a carnivore, mostly carnivore. And so I was cutting a lot of sugar out, and I was replacing those carbs.
Thank God I'm
with
almost 50.
protein and
I
fat.
won't have to be alone around here much
And
longer.
I said to myself, well, if I was a
fuck
raw
outta here.
vegan, I'll just be a raw carb.
Fuck out of here, do something else.
So that's what I did. And it wasn't easy. Well, actually it was. I didn't know if I could do it, but I ate a piece of
Guess
raw
we
meat
could always
and
smoke
bread,
another
and
cigarette, huh?
The question, what's different about you? Did you buy a new outfit? Did you get a nose job? Something is different. Maybe a Mandela effect is happening.
Yeah, I got all my laundry all folded up and shoved under the bed, so that's good.
Hair is severely overrated, and if you just look at the aliens, you can tell that they know where it's at.
Almost out of Diet Dr. Thunder. It's half empty.
A future hairstyle. I've not been to a barber since 2012. That's 14 years saving on barber costs. Yes, my razor costs are more, but it's worth it. I don't mind, especially being in Florida. It's a lot better to be bald. It's cooler.
What's the dog?
And you know what?
What's that dog doing?
Surprising, but yeah, it's true.
What's that dog doing? How's the dog?
Anyway, the nose job. Yeah, well,
Getting drunk.
you know,
That's a
after
good
making all
idea.
this money on YouTube, I went
I'm
out
so
and
sick of drinking. I'm so sick of smoking.
Great job, you know.
So sick of doing all this shit.
I got a serious question. When you
Let's listen to Shannon. Shannon's going fucking nuts.
What? Hey, it's getting very tiring. I want to get okay.
I put her on double speed.
Okay. So your family doesn't have anything to do with you because of what you done.
Shannon.
Your son doesn't have anything to do with you because of what you did to him. Florida in general don't want nothing to do with you because of what you did to him. And you want me or anybody else to fix it. You want to fix it.
Oh, she said,
I'm not living like this anymore. She's a fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. She says I'm a weirdo.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. You're a weirdo too. We're all weirdos.
It's true. Yeah, you start adults, you want to go to that damn place? I'm doing it.
She said I'm guilty.
Lay it out, folks. Give me a case.
Let's get her on the jury.
I don't know what she did to her makeup. I can't tell if she got punched in the eyes or fell. I don't.
She don't like my makeup either.
That's why some people in mental hospitals and freaking pellet cherries don't even help themselves. That's not true. Wait a minute. So people that help themselves have to go to the mental hospital.
You gotta go to a mental hospital.
Pretty true. Yeah, it is. Yep. It's true. Yeah,
Go to a mental hospital.
I'm doing it. Oh, gosh. Lay it out. Give me a case. It's like I'm judging you. What the fuck's going on? Oh, yeah. Sheriff's out. 25 people. She's, oh, okay. She's not going to beg for money. In front of just 25 people. That's just it.
Why did more people?
She did. You're right.
Why did the most amount of people to beg money from?
No, y'all don't know. You're about to find out. This right here.
Or maybe YouTube could just pay me.
She's a fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo. She's not going to beg. So damn,
Did you just say you would call me a weirdo?
Wake up your neighbors, wake up your kids. Yep. Nope. Not having asked me. Okay. I'm sorry, what? I don't speak well. Hey, Aunt Kathy. Hey, Michigan lady.
I'm Kathy.
I don't speak. I'm not living like this anymore. Well, you are. You are going to live like that. That is exactly what you are going to do. 100%. If you don't have any business here, if you don't want to help me.
You don't think I don't know that?
I'm not going to help you. We'll start dialoguing. Let's get this fixed. Okay. Let's get it fixed, guys.
Let's get it fixed.
If you're not going to get out that chat. And if you get out that chat,
It's not getting fixed. We're just gonna do the same shit over and over again.
So I go downstairs there. Oh, she's crazy.
Crazy.
Before the other patients are fine.
That's no, I'm crazy.
Where's the blue paper? She really is. She's doing some other work.
You know I'm crazy.
What you want to do to her, girl? Okay.
Schizophrenic. You look up schizophrenia.
You better stay up.
If you look up schizophrenia, it's from like extreme abuse. It's genetic. Hey, if I've been abused, and it's genetic. You might want to look at my family. It's a genetic thing. My kid's fucking crazy too.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
going.
Yeah, Billy, she got caught. Come on. Let me go.
Oh,
Let's go.
we're not talking about court cases. Shannon's talking about them.
What?
Hey, it's getting very tiring.
I
want to fix my life.
Okay.
I want my life to fix.
Court
you want
cases.
somebody else?
Oh, I checked my court cases today. There's nothing scheduled. There's nothing. Just nothing. Court cases. They're just forever. They're just gonna go on forever.
Family doesn't have anything to do with you because of what you done to them. Your son doesn't have anything to do with you because of what you did to him.
Fuck my son.
Florida in general don't want nothing to do with you because of what you did to him. And you want me or anybody else to fix it. You want to fix it? Okay, we're not gonna fix it. But,
You can't fix it, Shannon.
Aliens, they can fix it just like that.
Shannon couldn't fix me a sandwich.
My sister? My sister-in-law?
Nope. No, she didn't. She said she did, but she said, I hate things. Exactly.
Yeah, if I'm not talking to him, someone else will be talking about him.
What are you talking about? You've already said that you were on Social Security. You even gave us
we
a
need
number.
prayer.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna say $1,800 a month. So don't say you ain't got it because you already said that you did.
Oh, my
Don't
family
tell
side
me
made $1,800 a month.
I'm looking for my life.
No, what you did?
$1,800 a month. That's like well below poverty.
Okay, so
5 million, over 5 million.
it's her chat. That really said it? It's her chat. It's their fault. It's their fault. They're not sharing this out. They're not throwing it up. The fuck is wrong with you, chat?
It's your fault, chat.
I think I guess I transposed. Yeah. So it's $2,100 a month that she gets from Social Security.
I got $2,100 off Social Security now.
You get it.
Is that what happens?
You better
Is
shut
that
up.
what I get?
Barry, enough.
I want to move on. I want my
If all I got's $2,100 a month from Social Security or $1,800, how was I spending $2,500 a month in rent to live in a motel room? Not just rent. That's not even counting my cell phone. I count my car insurance. I'm counting food. How does that even work?
to be fixed. I want to repair my life. I want to do some fun stuff.
Okay.
I gotta get in that accounting
You
book.
want to do some Kai! That's what I call that bird. Kai.
Accounting
Enough, Kai.
principles.
Shut up.
It's not a joke. My life is not a joke.
It really is.
No,
I think it really is. Just like
I live every day.
Look, my
oh, yeah,
fingers,
that's it.
my
That's what
fingers
she's
aren't
talking
that
about.
yellow
She
anymore.
started yelling at everybody because of the Chinese food. I don't know. It was bad. I'll find
Oh, she
it.
said I went to a I was abducted and went to a spaceship. I didn't know that.
What did you just say?
That happened when I was a kid.
You go to school. You get a job.
Right.
Pulled up in a mothership Zeta.
You struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
Brought me to Zeta
That
Reticuli.
is called adulting. Say it with me, everyone. Adulting. What we have
I was
here
going to have a
is
racket
people
or
who don't
so.
want to adult. They want to fuck up everything in their life.
Selling
And then they
yourself
want
for
everybody to come
prescriptions.
swoop
What?
in, shower them with gifts.
Nigga,
shower them with
what?
cash, so that you can 100% in a couple of months go right back to begging and talking about how hard life is, even though you have made it hard on yourself. That's how that works.
I did this to myself. That's what she says.
Okay, so she got that dog. She met that
Fucking
dog. That dog.
rapist
She
mentality.
had a dog named Cookie. Cookie spent her life in that thing. She probably had black lung more than any minor in the history of art.
My dog had black
Because all
lung.
she did was breathe in her secondhand smoke. That dog was tethered to that van her whole life. Tethered to a van.
Dog was tethered to a van. Let it run fucking loose.
So she had a loser beside her at some effing trailer camping place, I guess. And they had that dog back there, Panda Bear. And she wanted Panda Bear.
Panda Bear.
Here's my dog.
How dare you talk about Cookie and how dare you talk about Panda Bear? She said my neighbor friend's a loser at a trailer park.
You don't need a damn dog.
Panda Bear.
That poor dog that just passed on, literally tied to that van and having to effing with the secondhand smoke.
The dog had black lung.
It's bad. It was a horrible life. Now she wants the dog, but she's begging for everything else. If you need to beg for money because you're not adulting, don't have a fucking animal. It is that
I'm
simple.
not gonna beg for money. I need a dog too.
Tell us what you want to do. Right, let me go up a little bit.
And I'm poor.
Yes, you are.
I'm poor.
Okay, you said that.
I need help.
Getting out of this.
Gotta get help.
I've tried everything.
Yes, you have.
Everything.
Yes, you
Tried
have.
everything.
Stuck and sat in. Living in a
I can't believe she put this back up
for
already.
7 years.
Okay. Well, you chose that life, girl.
It was stolen from me.
Nope, it wasn't. You didn't
I
take
was
it.
in a storage locker.
Uh-huh.
I had no
Oh, so she
idea.
says I didn't pay for my house. Well, what about the $41,000? Barack Obama gave me $41,000. Just gave it to me. So here you go, Tasha Teeling. Here's $41,000. Go on a Royal Caribbean cruise. Like, and I don't. If that happened, I don't even get in trouble for it.
You did. There you go. There you go. Did you hear that? She built that thing. That's pretty cool, man. I mean, I wouldn't live in it. But she got her van back there. She got, again, the kitchen. She built that thing.
It is a
She did
pretty
not put
cool
the money
van.
on the house that she was supposed to. She built a van. Because her buddies, Coates and, Elder Travels, they had vans. She wanted a van.
Coates
She bought
is-
a van.
Coates
She
is
fixed
my
it up.
buddy
She built
now,
that
I
thing.
guess.
Not with her own money, with the money that was given to her to pay the house. Because she didn't pay for her house.
Holy fuck! I used the money for the house. I built the van with it. That was that. I could have sworn I sold my body, but I stacked that hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. They went to Home Depot every day, using stacks of cash,
So we're not going to do that with you.
committing the world's oldest profession crime
Yeah.
to pay for this. But
Yeah.
Barack Obama paid for it.
Tell the story, Doug. Tell the story. You hot in Florida. You know what?
Watching the replay.
I did. I've got a list.
After watching the replay, please hit the thumbs up. If you've made it this far, hit the thumbs up.
Carry again. Oh, John, you ain't.
Somebody's got to keep away from children.
And you're not supposed to put
You can't stand kids.
We are. You say it many times.
Fuck your kids. I hope you don't have any kids.
Yeah, we know. You've already said that last time. We get it. We get it.
If you don't, I'm going to go near them. I'm going to say, your daddy's an asshole.
Clarence Stadium.
You guys know your parents, your dad's an asshole.
My life sucks.
Yes.
We can still make some jokes.
I'm sorry.
She don't know Clarence Gideon is.
Nobody's gonna do that.
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay. All right.
I'll make us millionaires soon.
That's a good screen.
Yeah, the wealth of the wicked stored up for the fucking righteous.
No.
For nursing.
Right.
Oh, we took the NCLEX.
Okay.
What do some of these comments say?
Exactly. Can I just say one thing? If I saw that coming at me when I'm in the hospital, if I saw that coming in the room, we're gonna problem. One, I'm gonna think I'm on drugs. I'm gonna think that I've been slipped. Oh, but no. If I saw that coming at me in the hospital, I would hit another nurse bounce.
The workers came through the vents. The workers came through the vents. What does that even mean? Oh, shit's amazing. Can't make these damn people work like most of us. Wow. Tasha's zero proof or receipts or family doing anything to her. Yeah, no, there's no receipts. I never show receipts. Ever. She gets money for cigarettes and booze, always. Possessed van on a freeway, living in a van, poor dog, smoking, trust and dry begging. I don't dry beg. She's still pissed because her parents said include her in the divorce. That is kind of hurtful.
Okay.
That's pretty hurtful.
Come on, Josh. I'll go back. Come on. I'll see how great you are.
I'm strong as I've lost everything. I've lost my home. My home is stolen.
Nope. You didn't take. Yeah, fuck the butt. You yelled at them. You shared their number.
Freaking poor.
You stalked them.
Homelessness is not.
I yelled at them. I yelled at my family.
You're not lying. You're lying. You took it.
60 people in 20,000 jobs. If you're in it, 60 people.
60 people. We had 60 people.
Yeah, you should.
I don't think it's 60 people anymore.
I didn't work at law school.
Millionaires.
No, I had to. Dory, I had to.
I'm not an attorney. I don't know how to help myself anymore.
You don't know how to help yourself.
I hate
Not get drunk.
on what's going on in my life.
I know how to get drunk.
No, see, she's still bitching.
Shares to go out.
Right, they're not. They're not. So get
I
off.
can't help myself. I'm not a attorney.
There you go.
She's going nuts.
You do not have a case in front of the United States.
There are children on
You
YouTube.
don't know where that is. You do not have a case.
Why are children on
You
YouTube?
are fucking crazy.
They watch like Coco Melon or Skibbity Toilet or something. Man, I don't think fucking children want to be in here. They got YouTube Kids. I don't think I'm on YouTube Kids. When I create the live stream, it says, no, it's not made for children, or yes, it is made for children. I said, no, this isn't made for children. This shouldn't be showing up on children's feeds.
State. You see a lot of shit on YouTube that you don't see nowhere else. So her Supreme Court, United States Supreme Court case, what is that about?
What is... What? She just said, what is my United States Supreme Court case about? Oh, I did a video on it. You want to play that? I posted all my motions and shit. She said I'm my Aaron Brockovich.
I'm sorry.
Or I'm no Aaron Brockovich.
Why do you do
You make 2,000, we know.
Even if I years. It's been 12 years, we're not getting a license.
Okay, so...
Spam my chat.
No.
I'll ban you.
Actually, no, you did. However,
Who's the Illuminati?
You are the one that initiated that, and your son, who was
Supreme
taken
says
up
not
with
to
his
worry
mother and
about
his
him.
sister, who you were trying to get into the room to fuck you guys out.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Took your
worry
ass
about
outside,
them.
like the trash. And that is 100% you. You were drunk in your van, and that woman...
Yeah, I was drunk in my van. I came and sit in my van, and my door got ripped open. I busted in the house, I guess. I got Chinese food. I came back to my van, and the door got ripped open. I saw getting screamed at. I got rid of them. Don't worry about them.
Damn driveway, and you went in there, and your son said, "Not today, Dad. Not today."
Not today. No, he said, you better stop your shit. You're about to get your ass kicked. That's what he said, Shannon. So you better stop this shit. Or you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Come on, talk.
You want me to, I can't get a trial.
Hey, Shannon.
Wave on the right, yeah, battery charger. So you have this nursing license.
Hey, Shannon.
No one's gonna hire me.
Nobody's gonna hire you. True words have never been spoken.
Yeah, no one's gonna hire me.
Sorry.
Nobody gonna hire me.
Your son's girlfriend. Did you go out? All right.
22 court cases.
22 court cases.
Here.
Okay, gotcha. Technology.
Eat my skull. Eating brains.
Oh, Lord, the police. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, yes,
Forgot the police ate my skull in.
it's got a lot of things.
I forgot too, because my skull got caved in. I almost forgot about that.
See, she bought. Don't make me do a whole expose on you.
I'm going to the I'll say those.
Okay, there we go. Don't know what you're saying.
Go to shelter.
Okay, go to. Oh, yeah, people telling me to go to
I just
shelter.
live by trustee. My mother's house.
You don't have a trust.
Can I get a mouse back?
Nope.
They stole my house.
No, they didn't. Yeah,
I don't have a trustee.
You put ink on Bruce's. Okay. Nope, they didn't steal shit from you. Come on.
I don't have a trustee.
Look at
I don't have a mother
Alright, so
either.
we're gonna go. I'm just gonna skip this.
What? They won't address it.
Don't skip it, Shannon. You get a lot of valuable information.
Victim card Friday.
Shannon's got a lot of freaking valuable information.
And it is time for that shit to stop right now. Stop it right now.
No, Shannon, I'm not gonna stop.
Okay.
No,
She's so
Shannon.
drunk she can't even see.
So drunk I can't even say. How am I reading the chat?
20 grand of MDMA.
Okay, there we go. That's what you call better. Attorney said.
There's no one's now.
Nope, I'm gonna help
My
you.
attorney had 20 grams of
Okay,
MDMA.
nobody will steal you. Nobody will.
20 grams of MDMA and 27 Adderall 30s I want to prescribe to her.
I'm sorry, what?
This shit?
Let's gloss over that.
I'm suffering.
Okay.
I guess I shut my chat off. They just killed my chat. We should have good internet now.
Okay.
You got a car? Just don't walk. Right there, both.
Yeah.
Monster sewage.
All right, so we're here.
Hey, Gerald's fucking hooked on Monster.
Oh, yeah, shut up. Okay, so she has filed paperwork after paperwork after paperwork. It gets rejected because she's so important that the state of Florida really wants to nail her with all this. But we're going to get to the end. And we're going to listen to the real Tasha Teal. Here we go, Tasha.
Yeah, the state of Florida don't want to listen to me.
Tell us about it. Uh-huh.
Every sure so I don't want to talk about it. I want to work on motorcycles. I want to fucking career. I want to
I want to work on motorcycles.
Hello? You hear that, right?
I'm 50, almost 50 years old. I'm
Yes,
never That's out of question.
Okay, not work?
Absolutely out of question.
She's not going to work. She just wants to have fun, build motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's the one. If she ain't going to work.
I want to build motorcycles. I don't want to work. I want to build motorcycles. You think I build motorcycles and sell them? You think I could fucking take pile of shit motorcycles, work on them, fix them, and sell them? No, I just don't want to build motorcycles. Motorcycles coming out of my ass.
Nope, not going to do it. Tell us.
Build lawnmowers and mini bikes, go karts and shit.
Good.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Rewind the fucking tape. What's
Rewind
on
it, bitch. You ought to know.
Right
You're wrong. Stand up. Hey, crap. We need to get band that together.
I'll never, ever fucking work again.
You hear that?
Tasha gets enough SSDI to rent an apartment and pay bills. Pretty sure I shared that when I went to go rent that trailer for $900 a month. Like, you don't make enough money. You can't afford this $900 a month piece of shit fucking. You can't say white and then garbage. You don't make enough money.
She spent an hour and 20 minutes, I'll give her 25 minutes, begging for help. It's everybody else's fault, not hers. But now, she's singing a different tune. At the end of this, I think it's funny that all these people, the ones that have been that are worn the fuck out, okay? Put them away, they're worn out. They want help, but they want to do this and that. And then when they don't get it, it's, you know, oh, y'all believe me, it's all the... All right.
I got all these middle-aged Midwestern women all fired up.
Okay.
No, I'll never, ever fucking work again.
You got it, all right? Y'all hear this?
The normies.
Hey, y'all.
I'm never working again.
You hear this? This is the problem.
Yeah, woke. They stole that from black people.
Nobody. But you're not going to work. Not get it done. Never. Never.
No, I want to build motorcycles. Oh, I'm supposed to get my nursing license this week too. This will work on it tomorrow.
You are up.
Shower day tomorrow.
That is a technical term.
We'll work on getting my nursing license. We'll call the board of nursing tomorrow.
She wants to go to law school. She wants a nursing because she's owed that.
I'm gonna go to law school too.
I don't know who raised some y'all.
I want to go to Stetson. Stetson Law seems to be the place to be.
Get your life straight and keep it straight. Nobody cares. If you can't do it, there's a lot of us around here doing it for ourselves. We ain't got time to fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
No one's doing it we're doing it for ourselves. This is like a housewife. I think she's got a fucking husband. This may or may not be working every day. This lady don't fucking work. Doing it for myself. She sends her husband to work. Doing it for ourselves.
If you want to sit anywhere, fuck you want to sit, the shelves, wherever, all that, then do it. Do it. But don't ask for anybody. Help your ass. sit there and be drunk. I would not help you sit there and be drunk. I would not do it.
I don't want your help, Shannon. You suck.
I would give this bitch money if Jesus Christ was on her van right now. I would say, Jesus, what are you doing? Have you talked to Katie? Because I know everything.
She's gonna mouth off to Jesus Christ.
She wants to just, okay. She wants to sit her shop and build motorcycles.
Yep. That's what we're doing. Sit in my shop. I need a bigger shop and I want to build motorcycles.
Nope, not a thing. Yeah, she is actually.
Oh.
She's not going to work.
Let's sit around, get drunk, and build motorcycles.
No, baby, you got 12. You ran every one of them all. And now the court said no more. You're not doing it. You lucky because a lot of they would let you have.
I ran. She says I ran the lawyers off. Wait a minute. What about when they were in jail? Did I do that? Did I send them to jail?
That's all I do.
We ran it hard. I have skills. I'll be dead in the streets.
Man.
I care if I'm not
Not whatever. They're telling her what she can do.
What the fuck is that?
Not gonna do it.
I tried. I get a question. Who does this fucking right suck?
Hey, Angel.
Oh, we gotta drink her a little. So, I agree with this. Way to stop that. So I gotta go in. So, talk to her, nice seeing you, and for your probably gonna be live 47 times today. So, look back. I'm trying to shut up. What the hell is that?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Some of y'all over here don't know. We've had some shit going on with blame Katie. Just blame Katie. Don't blame Katie. Katie did, I don't even know what her channel is. She said,
Oh, fuck.
So,
holy shit, my
it's
back
really
hurts. It's no one's fault but my own.
And everything, even though she is there just trying to, I don't even know. I don't know.
Tried.
So, my buddy Angelo, who is and, you know,
She said something like if Jesus Christ told her to help me, she should tell Jesus Christ to screw himself. That's insane.
Oh, Kathy, thank you. That might go by my paint. So yeah, Katie, she's got data on. They put, oh, you this. I don't know what that means. She hangs out with people.
758 people fucking listen to this crap.
Objects in their butt, and then go and ask their mother to smell it. They're really gross, and she just loves them. Right? They're the best people ever. Well, I'm gonna show you something. Because Steve put something up about Angelo's real stream. You know, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter.
She spent like a fucking half an hour talking about me.
Or on there, like you clutch on the other, and then you said you didn't care.
Hey Shannon, I'm gonna smoke another cigarette because I'm bored.
And you said I don't care what you're
Hey
doing.
Shannon. Hey Shannon, I love you.
She's home all day, so he wants dinner ready when he comes home.
Hey Shannon. Well, 6 years ago today, I was on the tail of the dragon. I was fucking bombing the tail of the dragon in the van. Last Starfighter. I remember this movie, kind of.
Alex Rogan lives in a small trailer park in the California mountains. He has a dream.
Yeah, I think they put a video game in an arcade or at some place and they make you play this video game, and it's actually a recruiting tool. So you go save the universe. You gotta save the universe.
When it comes, you gotta grab it with both hands. Then, one night, a mysterious stranger offers Alex an opportunity he never dreamed.
Mysterious stranger.
I'm Centauri, and you may... No, you must trust me implicitly. Get in. Nothing Alex Rogan has ever imagined could prepare him for what he is about to experience. Hey.
Good lord, this is crazy. This is stupid.
The last Starfighter.
Yo, what's up, nostalgia fans? Welcome back to Dial-Up Days. Back in the summer of 1984, there was a movie that came out that did 3 things no other film had accomplished before. For starters, they predicted the future of competitive gaming, a good 20 years before anybody would go on to call it esports. This movie also used computer technology that was so advanced and so expensive
and so totally unproven that the studio essentially bet the whole picture on a multi-million-dollar Cray brand supercomputer. And thirdly, this movie...
They got some new movie coming out with,
I
I don't know who the hell's in it. I think Chris Pratt. And he's got to prove that he didn't commit a murder to AI, to ChatGPT. It's like some predictive programming shit.
Greatest sci-fi franchises of the decade. Instead, this film made a modest $28 million at the box office, getting beaten at the box office by a movie about tiny green monsters tearing a small town apart. And then this film quietly faded into Saturday afternoon cable reruns. Now, me personally, I've seen this movie at least 40 times total, and I'm still not quite
E6
over it.
sleep, I don't know, do you?
So now
I don't know what
let
that
me share
means.
with you the untold
I'm gonna go take a
story
walk
of
in a
The
bit.
Last Starfighter. A kid, an arcade, and a
Look
way
around the
out.
trailer first.
Let me start by painting a picture for you.
Remember that lady said I got a loser neighbor? And fucking Panda Bear's a loser. Panda Bear's not a
Every
loser.
mall had a standalone arcade. Every pizza parlor and gas station with a little bit of extra square footage had an arcade cabinet, or as many as they could fit in their store, for the sole purpose of consuming people's quarters and dreams alike. Kids nationwide were pouring their allowances or part-time job money into things like Galaga and Zaxxon and Defender, while simultaneously getting good, like genuinely
better
almost
get good.
obsessively good, at a
Get good. Get wrecked. Get fucked. For entertainment purposes only. Is there anything good on YouTube? Don't buy a DR650. Why not? I want a DR650. I don't want to work. I just want to work on motorcycles. Can you believe that shit? So I don't want to work. I just want to work on motorcycles. Well, that's work. I can make money doing that. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Somebody said in the chat, if I'm begging for money, I shouldn't have fixed the motorcycle. That thing gets like probably 60 miles to the gallon. You guys see me all the time. Why pack up camp and take a 10 mile to the gallon RV to the store and spend dollars when I could spend pennies to go pick up soda and shit and frickin' a sandwich? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why in the world? Yeah, we got a Latino wife. She just comes in here occasionally. Her name's Amy. I think she's Latino or Mexican or something. As far as I know. Oh, here's something from Michael right here. It's Dave Mustaine.
Think you were possessed?
Dave Mustaine talking to Ryan, whatever his name is.
He laid hands on me and the head of a bull came out of my chest, out of my stomach.
Sean
There was a lot
Ryan.
of weird stuff
He
going
works
on
for
in
the
that
CIA.
room at the
Or
time.
Mossad.
Like chairs were moving around because there was a bunch of people in there that were getting baptized and there was a lot of tongues being spoken. When you open up the doors to the dark, they're not going to wait to be invited in. They're coming. If I believe in God, then I have to believe in the devil.
What is it that got you so? And why did you?
I think I've
I
already
was
seen this.
in Texas and I'd hurt my arm really bad. And talking to this pastor and he goes, man, you need the Lord, Dave. And I went, no, I don't.
You better find God right now.
So he goes, why
Your
don't you go
hobbies.
up onto the hill?
That's who's stream on
Up
YouTube.
on the hill was a fire ring and there's two sections of building that went together like this. And it had a cross hanging down in the middle of it.
Fight fucking witchcraft and the
Of course,
forces of
I was
evil.
part of Jehovah's Witness. The cross was a torture device, and Jesus was
Trying to
hung on a
dismantle the
cross, he was
government.
hung on a tree, blah blah blah. all
Bring
this
peace
stuff
to
that
the
they
world.
believe That I don't. So I'm looking at the cross, and I'm just thinking to myself, man.
Stuff like
What
that.
have I got to lose? And those 6 simple words set me on my road to new
I want a
lifestyle
studio like freaking
and, new existence, because I
like
went
Sean
down the
Ryan has, or all these other
and I
people.
told the little
You get
bastard,
nice
I
ass
said,
studios. You
"Yeah,
could do like
man,
interviews and make money
you
on
wanna try
YouTube.
this,
Could do that too.
I just was up there and I said, what have I got to lose? And he goes, okay, well, let's do the sinner's prayer. And he goes, get down on your knees. And I said, nope. We need to get on your knees to do the sinner's prayer. Nope, not doing it. Not praying on my knees. I'll say the prayer, but I'm not getting on my knees. And I did the prayer. I didn't get down on my knees. And I just couldn't bring myself to that place yet. I was not at that place yet. I mean, I prayed all the time because I thought that was what you're supposed to do, but a sinner's prayer, what is that? I don't know if I like the sound of that. So, we did it, and
Yeah, there's a nice studio and freaking doing podcasts. And maybe doing an interview here and there.
And
I want to interview
from that
freaking
point on, it was,
Carla.
just a series of learning stuff.
Joan
how
Hutchison.
to coexist with other people that may,
I wouldn't even know what to
or may
ask them.
not be
You too,
enlightened.
Kevin.
You know, so many things that I learned growing up, like walking a mile in another man's shoes. You know, you think, what the hell does that mean? And then something like that happens where you...
God helps those that helps
your life
themselves.
changes. Something that's
Satan
not part
helps
of your
those that help
existence.
themselves to whatever they
And
want.
every day. I was telling somebody
It'll assist
the
you.
other day that when we lived in Silver Lake, California, David Ellison would come into my bedroom every morning.
Ellison, Larry
Would
Ellison.
come into my bedroom and he would have a mirror. And he would
Waiting for it to cool down a bit. I'm gonna take a walk.
give it to me. And we were off to the races. So it's kind of how we lived. It's just, I didn't know any better.
What brought you to Pastor specifically?
My arm injury.
Your arm injury.
Yeah.
Is this about the same
What is this guy,
time
like
that
Joe
you
Rogan Light or
stopped
something?
doing- I mean, I've read that you stopped doing witchcraft around 30. Sounds like it went on for about 15
That
years.
ended way before that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. You know, I think about it all the time. Whenever somebody pisses me off, I think, man, I'll just... No, I won't. And I've actually,
Hey,
when my
curse
sister was
people.
alive, I called her up a few times and talked to her, and she talked me out of it a few times because
Hex
I was
people,
at the end
curse
of my rope,
people.
and I knew it worked, so, but didn't do it.
Follow him. No. Well, I thought you
It
did.
sounds like you were in some. I think you described it as a satanic.
Yeah, follow who? Satan, Sean Ryan, Dave Mustaine.
Oppression. It was like a possession, not depression, like having a spirit on you.
How so?
Well, when you open up the doors to the dark, they're not going to wait to be invited in. They're coming, right? And if I believe in God, then I have to believe in the devil, right? And I believe in God. I believe in Christ. I believe in the
on
devil.
Mars.
I believe the demons. I believe they're angels. Still don't know what
the
the real thing
Bible
looks
would.
like up in the heavens, but I have a pretty good understanding of a lot of that stuff. And
Bible piece of
I
junk.
don't know, the stuff that happens when you get
I got like
really
5
drug
Bibles
down,
in here.
a lot of times you
I think I got 5 Bibles.
start to really unnatural things, you know, because you're on drugs.
5 Bibles and the Quran. Then I got the
you're not yourself.
Passion
You write a
Translation
book
over
in
here.
which is called Spirits for a Reason. Or you're on
Carol gave
stuff
to me.
that's like an opiate, which
I read
makes
that, yeah.
you, think everybody's your friend, and
Some guy took it upon himself to
smoke pot and you're paranoid
retranslate
about
Jesus
it, or
Christ's words.
you take sedatives, which for some people they need them. They need them to be able to not wear the people out around them.
Could be my nails.
And other people need stimulants, like children who have been diagnosed with ADD or ADHD. You know, but when somebody starts grinding the pharmaceutical speed because they like it, you know, it's kind of what meth is.
I was watching something on Super Meth, and they outlawed all the cursors.
So do you think
The
you were
regular
possessed?
math.
Oh, I know it was because we tried to get
So everything's Super
put
Math
my
now.
life in order, and stuff just kept happening, and we would go.
Like, we're just gonna make it
people who
better.
were spiritual in nature.
When
and-
outlaw
and
this
they
stuff,
would
will
say
make it
that
better.
they-
We'll go better. We'll go
they see something
we'll go
that
rob the
priest
train
that
with
was
the
in-
methylamine or something.
We went to go see I forgot I told Darren all this stuff too. We had
these fucking
been
people.
talking about
These
what had happened to
tards.
and I said that I
I
wanted
loser.
to get rid of this. So we went to this person.
I loser.
I think it was Caroline somebody, and her husband was a Green Bay Packer football player, so I thought it was legit. And she was a doctor, so she would do these kind of clearing things. So she had this
What the hell's a goose?
Indian guy that was a Raja come over. He was like a priest that did laying on hands, cupping, acupuncture, and so he came over and he said when he was doing
This
the
other guy just
acupuncture on me, he was meditating behind me and fell
Wrestler.
over.
He's got
And
like
he said that there was a
500,000
man with
subs.
a silver turban that
He's
came
talking
out and
about
said, I release
my
him, and
husband
that's when
sold
he
his
fell
soul for a
over. When we
promotion.
went to San Francisco to go see the Filipino priest, he said that he laid hands on me and the head of a bull came out of my chest, out of my stomach. He said that's yeah. And I didn't see it, I didn't feel it, I don't know.
Job burnout.
But
You gotta get a
in the
job.
spirit world, you know.
Is it even
Burnt out.
worth it anymore? Is it worth
The video person. All
the
right.
rat race, the 9 to 5 shuffle?
I'll be on the lookout for
Trying
it.
to scrape by.
I got good internet
Just so you
now.
can pay bills the next month. More and more people are
I gotta
feeling
plug
like
my
they're asking the question,
Cat 5 or
is it
Cat
even
7
worth it?
cable in. Go take
Right?
a walk.
Is this the career that you're going to be in for the rest of your life? If you're barely scraping by, can you do this for 30, 40, 50 years until you retire? Well, more and more people
I
are
can't
asking
do
the
anything
question,
for 30 years.
is it worth it? And burnout, and corporate burnout especially, is really increasing as the cost of living continues to rise, and it's been high now for years, and we've seen
Hey, Amy's live.
bigger numbers in these surveys where people are stressed out, burned out, what they call corporate burnout. In fact, I'm going to
Where's Yento? That guy don't even have a graphics card. This computer's got an integrated
This is
680M graphics, I think.
corporate
And
burnout
that
is
works all right.
extremely common. With
Hey, there's
studies
Jerry.
showing over 60% of American
Where are you going,
employees
Jerry?
report experiencing some sort of workplace
Jerry's walking the dog.
burnout, career burnout, and it may be from working multiple jobs. It's become a baseline experience for many professionals, heavily driven by unrealistic workloads, blurred boundaries, and always-on workplace expectations. I'm surprised they didn't put the cost of living in there, but we got overall prevalence about 66%, folks. That's
I can't believe someone said I got enough money to afford an apartment. I can guarantee you I don't. They went 3 times. So say I make $1,800 or whatever.
Found that 83% of professionals aged 25 to 34
Even that fucking shitty trailer was $900. That's $1,800 plus 900. That's $2,700 a month. I don't make $2,700 a month. Look at graphics card.
Work your
What?
way up the ladder, if you will.
This little
Now
mini
it's
PC's
impossible to
got
even get
it's
started
got
for so many people. The
integrated
manager company,
graphics.
mid to senior level managers report
I wanted
some
I
of
could
the
build a
highest
desk. I
stress
could have
in
just
their
built a desktop, but I got no
often
place to
driven by
put it.
conflicting pressures of supporting teams while satisfying executive demands. That's, you can see that I've been a manager, and I've worked
You
in
can get one of those Dell
supervisor
Optiplexes
manager
or something.
positions, and
Papa used graphics
dealing
card
with
in
all the
it.
different personalities that you have to deal with, and people think that
For, like,
you're
next to nothing.
not treating them fairly, or that
You
you're
can play
treating someone else
frickin'
better. It's kind of exhausting.
you can play Fortnite at 200
physical
frames
and
per
mental
second.
toll, around 45% of workers feel emotionally drained
Playing
from their
Fortnite.
work, with over 1/3 reporting symptoms like anxiety and trouble sleeping. You ever have a dream about your job? Like you wake up and you're doing some weird task that you do at your
Yeah.
job, or talking to a
I have
customer,
nightmares about
whatever.
some of my old jobs.
Like, wow, that's weird. I'm dreaming about my job. I'm taking my job home with me. So it's
Trying
not
to have her business secrets. I bet they found me trade
Even when I'm done with
secrets.
the job, it's not done with me, because it's still up here. It's living rent-free in my head. We're going to take a listen to a few people here on this exact thing, and hope to hear from you down in the comments on some of these. All right, here's someone that says, burnout season. She says, burnout season is upon me.
I'm so burnt out from work.
Yeah, if I had a bigger shop, I could fucking work on shit. I could fix lawnmowers. Like my neighbor wanted me to fix his golf cart for him. It's like it ain't running right. I'm like, the fucking rod's loose. It needs a fucking rod bearing or something. He's like, can you fix it? I don't got time to fix it. It's like, I'll pay you. Like, of course you'll pay me. I ain't got time to fix it. I don't have the room to fix it either.
But even on the weekends, I do not feel like I am resting. And that's the thing. I take vacations. Like I have weekends off. It's not like I'm working like 24 hours a day or anything like
Have you
that.
tried
Like,
selling
I
feet
have
pics
my
on
off time,
OnlyFans?
but it's not a matter of like physical exhaustion. It's like mental exhaustion. So even if I have like time off and I'm just like resting, I'm like at home or whatever, I still feel like I'm not resting. Does anybody have any
Yeah, it's not
ideas for
enough
what I
time.
do
If
about
you're
burnout?
working freaking
Because
50,
your girl
60
is
hours a week,
so burnt
and you
out
say you get,
that
say you
she's
get 2
working
days,
hours.
you're just running errands or
Not
cleaning the
too
house or
stressed
whatever,
out,
or just
extra
friggin'
job
passed
about
out
job
freaking
duties.
of exhaustion or getting
What we're
drunk.
seeing is a lot of people are just stressed out about life.
It's a
Right?
bull
Even
boom
if your
bear
job's not
bust right
stressful,
now.
but maybe it's not
This
that
guy
stressful. Your
JJ,
paycheck not getting you to the end of the month, and then you're looking
I
to do it
like
again after you've already paid
investing
your
and
bills.
stuff.
Even if
You
your
could buy
job's not that
pork
stressful,
bellies.
just the fact, your financial situation, that could be stressful. Somebody in comments said weekends are filled with chores.
Yeah.
So no, we're not resting.
I don't know how I'm gonna
I'm
work.
in the same boat. Every weekend is just
Everyone
me
says I'm
sitting alone in
schizophrenic and
silence, trying
shit,
to
and freaking
recover from the past week.
people don't like fucking
To get ready
LGBT people, and I got a
next week.
15-year
That's pretty
gap in my
dire to think
resume,
about.
and
You're just recovering. Weekends are just for recovery.
I'm running all over the
From
place.
a
It's
5-day
fucking
work
basically
week. If you're lucky
impossible.
enough to only work 5 days a week,
I don't have my
you're just
nursing
recovering
license,
the
so
weekend,
that's
and
been
then
fucking
start off
15
Monday
years,
or
so
whatever your work schedule is.
yeah, I don't know. It's all
Time
about being
off is
targeted.
not time off. It's more like you're just recovering to get back and go back into the fight, get back into it again and again and again.
And you lose that shit too.
Millennials are so lazy, but they're just burned out because they're working 40 to 80 hours a week, and at the end of the month they have absolutely nothing to show for it. Gas is through the roof, groceries are through the roof, the healthcare system is a
Gas is
disaster.
through the roof. You can't get
do this
engine
for so
oil
long,
now.
and then all of a sudden you're burned out.
That transmission flood I
And then at
bought
the
the
end of
other
the month, you're in
month,
more debt than when you
12,
started.
11,
So
12
then
bucks a
we've got
quart
older people that are like,
for
well, no, it's
ATF4.
because you're spending too much money on coffee, or you're spending too much on
Yeah, you spend too much on
we can all
lattes.
cut things out to help ourselves financially, but that's not the reason that we're in the situation we're in.
I put that on a job application. Put on my resume.
Almost nobody can
Yeah, I'm
afford to rent an
schizophrenic.
apartment
Ask the internet. Ask that lady Shannon. Ask Dr. Patel.
In our parents, that was unheard of. Like, people didn't do that. They bought a
Schizophrenic.
house
Yeah,
straight
split
out of high
mind.
school, and they started a family. Like, people aren't doing that anymore. People are now holding
Bull
off
market
on
by
having
design.
kids because they can't afford to add another person to the family. They can barely afford to take care of themselves. So when
Yeah,
you say
all the
that
criminal
these
cases.
millennials are so lazy,
Just
or they're
Google.
so
Just Google
whiny
my
because
name.
they're look at how
It's
much
nuts.
things have changed in this country.
Mugshots.
People are just
Freaking
sick of doing over
stole
and over
$41,000 from the
and
government. Scammed the government.
Back there.
Nobody gonna hire me.
Yes, my parents right out of high school. Well, my dad was in the military. So
I could just start my own business. I need some help with it.
22 years old, bought a house, no problem.
When I announced I was going to do my credit repair business, and my family and their associates, but they immediately jump on the internet. Don't hire this person. Don't trust this person. They're going to steal all your They're going to steal all your info.
66% roughly are feeling.
They're going to scam you.
They're not getting anywhere. Stress, anxiety, and maybe they are buying houses. And some of these people in the maybe they're buying houses.
Yeah, I don't care. What's Amy doing? She's out in the boiler room. She's in the boiler room again.
Welcome back, everybody, to another shocking prison reality check episode of Lockdown.
This guy's got a million fucking subs.
That's right. Today I got another montage of clips coming from the old claim. Big house, penitentiary, prison. It has many names, and it's definitely one of the most mysterious things on earth. That's probably why people love to see these kind of clips. Chances are the majority of my viewers are never going to see a cell block, but you will hear, ladies and gentlemen, and let it all soak in nice and
Yeah,
deep.
imagine you're just trying to go about your life, and the next thing you know, you're throwing you in prison and shit.
And jail as possible. Now,
You gotta join a gang or something.
Channel to enjoy.
You're gonna go. You gotta fight or fuck.
This is absolutely where you need to be.
Yeah, you gotta join the gang of your skin color.
Before you leave, and check out my playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Alright, first up, looks like we got an issue with our cellmate. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I've been to prison 2 times, man, and numerous jails, seen all kinds of walks of life. So my breakdown, if you're to ask me, is 100% authentic.
What happened, bro?
Gear up and take this walk.
How's the city like that shit?
Oh, you mother effer.
Ain't nothing mellow
Holy
about
shit, this
that. Ain't nothing mellow about
shouldn't be like that.
Why you holding the door up, bro? You know that shit locked. Ain't going nowhere. You won't run off on me.
Don't run off on us.
Know that, right?
Alright, I'm laughing
laughing because obviously the celly that
These
he
don't
has,
work?
you know, he ain't have no issue with
Ready to
what he's
pair.
doing. He's kind of just bidding off him. But here's the thing. Let's say you get a new celly and they've been playing.
We gotta
A
go
lot
dump
of
these
guys
piss
do not
jugs
got
too.
time for nonsense or foolishness, man. They got
Piss
nothing.
jug.
It's 20 years life in prison. They don't want to deal with no
That's
idiot
good.
like this. So my recommendation is keep your mat on the damn rack and stop moping everywhere. Nobody likes a damn moper in prison. But the title says, bro's living so messed up. I had to give him those shorts and the cotton he's sleeping
Yeah,
on.
people complain. I'd take that bedroll or mat down, and throw it on the floor,
Makes me laugh a little
and do
bit,
jumping
but
jacks
why
on
would
it and
an
shit.
inmate possibly
It's hot
ever
out.
run out of cotton when it's given to you for free by the state? One of three things, if I were to guess. First off, he could have lost a bet and had to give every scrap of cotton and product he has to the next man. Number two, they're just trying to disrespect him, man. I've seen people go to the shower and the inmates come in and steal everything they got. They got walk right back to their cell, butt naked, just to see their mat as naked as they are, straight gator status. And inmates don't want that stuff, man. They just do it to get a laugh. Will they give your stuff back? No. They'll add it to their extra sheets and drawers. But it ain't a big deal to just walk down there butt naked to the CO and say, hey, look, man, I got jacked for all of my cottons. Scream it too loud and look at everybody as
Oh,
they're
awful.
saying it. I'm just playing, don't do that. They'll probably end up shaking down the whole damn pot looking for those dusty sheets and oranges. And number three, he could have possibly sold everything to get those high elevation vibrations, you know, and now he's hitting rock bottom. Now the next clip's coming from the same cell, and it kind of, you know, co-signs to what I was saying about the inmate just bidding off him. Bidding in prison means killing time, and inmates will do damn near anything to shed that off.
How did you catch the king smoke on his habitat? No. As he goes through the plains looking for a safe place to rest in the shade. It's a hard day for the king to smoke out in the plains. It's a hard day.
Listen to the very end.
Yeah, we're gonna go outside in a little bit.
Donate.
We'll see how the weather is.
It's a hard
day. He's been donating cotton to you all week. Yeah, this is what we call down bad in old penitentiary. Sleeping on the floor next to the pisser asking for donations. I'll take anything, sir. Change, cotton. Alright, for the next clip, let me go ahead and put a few things into perspective for you. One of the most dangerous things you could possibly do
Sunflower seeds.
Stuff like that. But more importantly than anything, it's just a simple argument. Sometimes in a lot of prisons, man, you could be doing time next to people and not even know what they're in there for. They could be a killer. And now you're sitting here arguing with someone that ain't never going home. Go back to your cell, not think twice about it, start eating a honey bun. All the other inmates in the cell doing this, waiting for the doors to pop.
They're making a shank.
You don't want to go to prison these days. I'm here to tell you, everybody's strapped up ready to post something. So many stories of inmate on inmate homicides, man. I bring them your way. It isn't rare, man. It's happening on the regular basis. So, like I said in the beginning, if you ain't built for it, it's best to stay far away from it. Now, the next clip, I'm not going to lie, I think about quite often. Out here in the streets, I wouldn't dare drink from my tap. I always go to the fridge dispenser, something with a little bit of filtration added to it. But in prison, you know, there's no avoiding it. Just imagine drinking out of a tap of a prison that's over 100 years old. And look, like I said, there's no ducking it. You're going to be drinking this tap, whether you like it or not. No.
Oh. Oh shit! Up in the
It kind of was gooey coming out.
Yeah, goop in the frickin' prison
Right?
water.
So, I can't stress it enough, man. Prison is not where you want to be. You're gonna be forced to drink and eat
That's
things
gross.
that you would never eat or drink out here in the streets.
What's that,
Not to
waffle?
mention living conditions, man. A lot of these cells are worse than an alley in Philly. Unless you get a celly like this, man, he's gonna clean so much you definitely could be drinking out that tap.
Shoot Stoffel. Sunflower seeds.
Up, y'all. You feel me? I'm gonna show you how to sweeten this hoe up right now.
Go find the black sun again.
Man, Luto's like he been kicking concrete blocks. Eee, got shampoo, Jay. Don't want them chemicals on them bare tenderonis, man. You put your slides on. And ain't nothing he can do can get that cell clean. He needs to be torn
He's cleaning
down.
his cell.
Nothing like that toilet water to get everything even more cleaner.
Yeah, they're healthy. They're made from
Look,
by
ladies and
ConAgra
gentlemen,
Foods.
people use toilet water in prison for many things. Yeah, I know, it's a toilet. But look, a lot of these toilets are
ConAgra.
cleaner than the plates you eat off of. Them guys be sitting there scrubbing left and right, but there is this thing called the
It all
pipe.
began in
You can only get
1926.
so deep in this toilet, so really, even though the rim right there in the bowl looks
Roasted
really
and seasoned with quality ingredients. Almost 100 years later, we still craft our quality seeds with care.
For me was out the window. No, sir, man. I never could understand how people did it.
Well, these are expired. These are expired by a year.
Nothing, man. I've had a buffer in my cell.
Use the GAC, yeah.
Damn floor of my cell was shining.
Right
like
after I get the water treatment chip back.
The desk, the seat, everything. It's not allowed, of course. Many establishments see you carrying a buffer up to the top tier, man. You're going to hen town. But the one I was in, man, guards hardly ever came by. It's like it was our own personal house.
It get easy over time, but when you look at it though,
I can't believe they get prison guards. They don't even watch you and shit.
This is the most important thing, because this is right here starts smelling, you don't like dying,
Yup.
you hold the smell, like, you know what I'm saying? And I just showed y'all how to clean myself up. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people, man, they don't clean their toilets, you know, all that splashing and stuff going on all over the place. They let it sit there for months, man. The whole
Yeah, I had to
cell
clean the
smelled
toilet
like
in jail.
this. But yeah, I seen a
This
lot
is
of
gross.
folks having
Like, just like,
inmates don't wanna
I told the
clean
prison
their
guard it
cell,
looks just
or
like
your
him.
celly's doing all the cleaning and you ain't doing nothing but sleeping in. Sooner or later, if he ain't no bitch, he's gonna say something to you. And a lot of inmates ain't got time for another
Yeah,
person
pumpkin
to say
seeds.
anything to them at all. And
On Halloween, me and my
Or some
kid,
inmates
I'd get us some pumpkins.
I got you,
We'd
bro.
fucking carve them and take all the seeds out and roast
Because,
them.
you know, a lot of inmates, when they get into a cell for the first time, maybe
They're awesome.
they didn't clean shit. They just bit it, man, went to sleep, got out the cell, back in, went to sleep. Maybe cleaned the damn
I try to
toilet
grow
every once in
pumpkins,
a blue
too.
moon, that's about it. Then he gets shipped to a new cell. This guy, man, he's cleaned the walls, the
I'm
floors,
just
everything.
trying to
Either
start
you're
fucking
gonna
doing
adapt to
gardening and
his
shit.
or you're gonna bucket one or the other, and chances are, like I
Yeah,
said,
it's ConAgra.
Shanks could be coming your way. Be very, very careful with disagreements in prison. Even if you don't like it, majority of the time in prison, the next clip's gonna show how I did
Oh, right here.
tattoos in prison. It's very simple.
ConAgra brands.
Just shove your arm through the chuck hole.
ConAgra.
One of the many places these chuck hole flaps are gonna stay locked. So, these guys are pretty cool. And you know, I can only imagine how hard it is to get a tattoo motor nowadays in prison. With these tablets and everything running around, are they still selling tape and CD players? Wait, I forgot. There should always be an available beard trimmer around. As a matter of fact, it's right here, and I still have the engraving of my ID on it. And that's typically what they do when you get electronics, you know, back there in commissary. They'll engrave your name and number onto the plastic so that no one can steal it, but that doesn't stop no one. They'll steal it, sand it down, and put their own name and number on it. That's right, I definitely did engravings on stolen goods as well, and they'd have no earthly idea unless they checked the books or records.
I don't know a lot about
Now for the
ConAgra
next
foods.
clip, this one's for all the grill masters out there who enjoy a good relaxing Sunday barbecue. Before I press play though, I gotta mention these shank sharpening marks on the concrete here as well. This is a multifaceted area.
10 ConAgra brand products you should avoid forever, and 5 you shouldn't.
Those grill masters gotta grill somehow, right? That's looking like some
In this video, I'm about to show you 10 ConAgra brand products you ought to avoid forever,
ConAgra.
and 5 you actually shouldn't. Starting with the ones that'll make you put the box right back on the shelf. Number 10. Slim Jim
Shekels. How many
Original
shekels does that take?
Let's start with Slim Jim, because this one has been quietly messing with people for decades. And
Oh,
nobody
ConAgra
talks
makes
about it
Slim
the way
Jims
it
too.
should. These things are everywhere. Gas stations, checkout lines, vending machines, and ConAgra has done a masterful job marketing them as some tough, no-nonsense snack. But let me tell you what you're actually grabbing. Inside one of these sticks, you've got mechanically separated chicken, pork, and beef scraps and trimmings left over after the real cuts are removed from the bone, blended with sodium nitrite, hydrolyzed soy protein, corn syrup, and dextrose. A single 0.97 ounce stick carries 240 milligrams of sodium. That's roughly 10% of your entire daily recommended intake from one gas station snack the size of a
10% of my recommended intake.
Most people don't eat just one.
Is that on the food
what really
pyramid?
sent me down this rabbit hole was a 2009 factory explosion at Conagra's Slim Jim plant in Garner, North Carolina.
Conagra.
3 workers died. Dozens were injured. The cause was an ammonia leak from the
Slim Jim
refrigeration
plant
system.
blew up because of the
OSHA
ammonia
cited
leaking.
Conagra for multiple serious safety violations. That doesn't tell you whether the snack stick is safe to eat, but it tells you something about how this company operates when the cameras aren't on them. Pair that with an ingredient list that reads like a chemistry textbook, and the picture gets pretty clear.
I'm gonna after this, we'll take a walk. I'm gonna plug in my cat cable and then we'll
Chef Boyardee beef ravioli.
Oh, beef ravioli. You can fill your bathtub with ravioli. Gerald did that.
A staple of American childhood for generations.
Let's play some video
A
games.
little chef on the label. The red and white can parents have been reaching for this without thinking twice since the 1960s. It feels
Remember
nostalgic,
Gerald filled his
it feels
bathtub with
harmless,
fucking
and at under
ravioli?
$2 a can, it feels responsible. So let me tell you what's actually inside.
Chef Boyardee ravioli?
1 can of Chef Boyardee beef ravioli, which most people eat in one sitting, contains 1,760 milligrams of sodium. That is 76% of your entire daily recommended sodium intake in a single
What's wrong with sodium?
The beef filling is primarily textured soy protein and mechanically separated meat mixed with autolyzed yeast extract.
It's just
a
soy
hidden glutamate
protein.
compound used by manufacturers who want the flavor-enhancing effect of MSG without printing MSG on the label. It's completely legal. It's completely designed to mislead. The pasta itself is made from enriched flour, a refined carbohydrate that has been stripped of its natural fiber and nutrients, then had synthetic vitamins added back in. Research from Harvard School of Public Health has consistently linked high refined carbohydrate.
I was buying that shit, the
to blood sugar
ravioli and
spikes,
the
increased insulin resistance and elevated cardiovascular risk.
stupid
over
fucking
time.
spaghetti shit.
The sauce is sweetened with high fructose corn
Here's stupid
syrup,
spaghetti. Just dump
giving
like a
canned pasta
whole
product
jar of
a glycemic
Parmesan
punch
cheese
that
on it.
nobody eating it for lunch expects. The can lining historically used BPA bisphenol A, a compound the FDA has been studying for hormonal disruption effects for over a decade. Conagra says their cans have moved toward BPA-free lining. But moved toward is not the same as completed. For a product marketed to children and
This guy's AI.
families, that level of vagueness isn't good enough.
Hey, look at the
Orville Redenbacher's movie theater butter popcorn.
Orville Redenbacher.
I'll be honest, this one's me more than most. Orville Redenbacher built his entire brand on being the trustworthy guy. The bow tie, the glasses, the grandfather next door image. They've sold for 50 years. People buy into it, including me, for a long time. So when I actually started looking at what goes into that movie theater butter bag, it felt like getting lied to by someone you trusted. That butter flavor?
I trusted you,
Not
Orville
butter.
Redenbacher. How
It's
dare you do this to
artificial
us?
Flavoring compounds. And for years, the main one was diacetyl, a chemical so damaging to lung tissue, it gave factory workers at microwave popcorn plants a permanent lung disease called bronchiolitis obliterans, popcorn lung. These were people
Popcorn
breathing
lung.
it in at work and ending up with lungs that couldn't function properly for the rest of their lives. Conagra pulled diacetyl after lawsuits piled up, but they replaced it with other chemicals.
Oh shit, I just changed it back.
Of a whole nation, one at a time, right?
I was just thinking about this guy yesterday or today, this Paul enslaved guy.
There's more to it than I'm all ears, man. If you
He
got
just
it,
pops
right?
up on Cameron's fucking
That's
chat.
a slow drip, and I applaud, man. I've seen you and followed you over the years. I guess it's been about 5
I think they deleted his channel.
You as well, Cam. The solution has never fucking changed until you, as a man or woman, is willing to assume your responsibility for any motherfucker who's going to initiate forced therapy, forced fraud against you. Then you're going to be enslaved. And it has nothing to do with going into their courts trying to convince them, Mother, may I fucking please?
Mother, may I?
It has nothing to do with that shit.
Let's go over here. Let's get out of bed. Let's go over here. Let's go do these piss jokes.
Because we're not.
Let's go do that.
Yeah. So many fucking fight back. And I mean, not initiate force, but force is being initiated against us.
Right, but this is, what was your name again, sir?
Oh, back hurts.
Right, but Craig, we
Hey,
got
guys.
to right? When we do this we thing,
Hey,
speaking
guys.
French, there's no we. Like, I am standing and doing what I need to do, and people around me.
Look where they're
And
from.
the same thing on the other side. When people like to talk we about what they're not
Got some
doing, and then
connectors.
try to include me in it, like
All we
I'm
needed
reading
was
whatever
two.
they're saying and doing, there's no we there until there is.
I gotta put the
And there's
motorcycle
only
alarm
we
in.
when we're all doing the same shit
Still
for
haven't got
the
that
same
done.
reason, you know, towards the same result. Right? So,
It took a few people to start doing that, assuming they're responsible.
I don't think you understand that like Cameron is obviously shadow banned like I am. He's not getting play in the traction on YouTube, and that's a lot of us. But it doesn't matter because he's already got dozens and dozens of dismissals under his belt, right? This is already over before it started. We just got to play it out now. Everybody's just got to play their position and take what's dealt and play the hand that's dealt, right? But literally, this is something that at one point we'd only dreamed of that now we're replicating like one after the next, right? Like we're at like an 85 to 90% success rate, which is amazing in any venue, right? Listen, bro, what else are we gonna do? Roll over and say nothing can be done and just take it? I mean, again, and then the other side of this is you got to stop cooperating and complying. Many of us didn't take the shots. I'm not going to go too deep into that, right? But that's one aspect of it. And then folks got to start suing these folks who are poisoning the food, the water, the air, right? Now, those are the modern day guillotines and ovens. So that's going to be our next stage of this is guys like Cameron and potentially myself, even though he's probably better at the, you know, the legal process side, right? But maybe we can team up and join forces. We're going to have to put these people on notice, right?
It's really nice out now.
Stop poisoning our food, air, water, or we're going to have you locked up, right? That's the whole point of the system. We're going to have to separate you from society because you don't know how to. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because
Piss
those
jug
words
time.
are backed by conviction and
Let's stay on
action,
top
and
of the
we're
piss
not going
jugs.
away, right?
Don't empty the piss jugs, you'll know where to piss. House chores.
Potentially, there may come a time for that. I'm not on board with that right now.
Nestle.
Well, that could be argued, man.
I worked at a GMC dealership.
Tax on tea, and now
And this one girl worked at GM. Nestle was bad. You think Nestle? You think sweet, delicious chocolate? Fucking evil corp.
Absolutely. When I show people that basically, if you take the U.S. government out of Washington, D.C. and replace them with the Mexican government, it's no different. So the look on people's faces when I show
Mexican
them
government, the blue-eyed ruling class down there in Mexico.
When I show them the facts, like a guy, he's on with taxes and other things, and I show him like, hey, you being a living man or woman really soul living soul from
Well,
the
my
Creator.
light on too.
And when I show them that government really is only placed on paper, and the reason they have to have that oath is like they're coming
Fuck, I gotta
from
clean
the
I gotta
corporation
clean my
to
freaking
America.
bowl out too.
It's just,
My pot.
it's so cool to see the look on people's faces. So I believe the change starts with this, what we're doing right now. And
Clean this out. I made a salad. I ate the salad.
On what they have been taught, their parents been taught, and we just need a big liberation, and that empowers people.
Knowledge is empowerment.
I agree with you, but that has some type of action.
The action is they just hired 80,000 IRS agents, and I suspect it's because I know plenty of people at this point who are no longer going to pay these taxes. They're no longer going to
Donald Trump sued
cooperate.
the
So
IRS.
that's the discussion on the table right now behind the scenes is we got a couple 100,000 folks on America at least who they're not going to cooperate and comply anymore, and they're not going to fund the overthrow of the law of the land, right, and slavery and genocide. So it's already happening, and this is why I have the issue with the Tanoa situation, right? The more we put our time, energy, attention, and funding on these people and these venues, the more that they can be animated and have their power.
I looked in that a little bit more. What Tana was talking about. I put up in my community section.
And create our own.
Maybe someone like Shannon go fucking look at it.
To not interfering
fucking
with us,
stare at it blankly.
The more they're gonna have to have that conversation, right? Because like you said, if not, we know where it goes from here at some point, and none of us want it to.
Yeah,
go
well,
there,
a
right?
person can't be a cause
You know?
to party to their own cause.
There's so much power behind it.
I put a link to the Federalist Papers,
On
number
record
10.
To go to court is being okay with the fact that he supervised you, stopping me.
I bet like what?
Telling me that I don't have a right to do what's already been ruled on. I have a right to do. That's the only reason I want it, so that we're all under the same
Midwest
understanding.
Laws. How are you?
How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm sorry about this. I understand your sovereign stuff and everything and all that. What do you prefer to be?
Yeah, I don't even like to get into the terms.
Well, somebody just fucking stream snipe this guy.
You know,
I
just
think.
like you are, just a man, just like
You and your
are.
sketch, you and your sovereign shit. Get out of here.
And my understanding again, like I told this man, was that I've done my research. I have a conviction
They
in
just
my
stream
heart.
sniped them.
My mind and my logic aligns with that.
Like that guy that went after Chili de Castro the other day.
Legally and lawfully. And I'm
Come up
taking it
here, I'm
from
gonna
point
kick
A
your
to
ass or
point B,
something, he says.
And the Supreme Court has ruled that I do not need to register, license, or any of that unless I'm doing commerce on the roadways. I handed in
Screw
the
the Supreme
definitions,
Court.
has all the definitions there, what's in the Motor Vehicle Code and what Black's Law says. That operating motor vehicles defined as doing commerce on the roadway.
I understand. So, sir, just so you know, obviously,
Thur.
we don't
Hello,
recognize
Thur.
that within our municipality laws.
It's common law.
And I understand the common law and stuff, but our laws are obviously not in tune with your common law and the way it's practiced, so the court's going to have to be the one to dispute those. Our law is not. Our law is
Tell it
not
to the
aligned
judge.
with federal law.
Well, then he goes on. We don't follow federal codes or Supreme Court. Oh, really? So you have a revolution afoot.
Crazy.
You have a civil war afoot, essentially, right? Like, what the fuck is that? And again, they're admitting we're in cold civil war. States versus federal, the law of the land versus codes and policies and procedure, right?
Oh, jeez.
Do you understand the reason he pulled you over? And you
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, and perfect. He said, "Do you understand?" Paul's like, "No, I don't understand this shit, bro. I have no comprehension of what
43,000 bazillion.
Because again, it's in
bazillion fucking subscribers.
Homeboy saying, "Do you understand?"
got
me?"
one
I'm like,
more.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying. No, I don't understand.
Hey, Paul, real quick. I hear you throwing around the Supreme Court.
What are you doing over there?
What is your go-to Supreme Court cases to
Oh
support
God,
this?
trans women are men.
Okay, this was my first interaction, and
I
this
love
was
it.
rather early on in the practicing. I'd been studying for probably a decade, and then decided to jump in. At this point, I don't cite anything that comes from another man, right? That's one of the things that I believe God has to me. Because I believe this legal lawful stuff is actually supposed to be a philosophical / spiritual law, right? It's a lifestyle. So I've had it revealed to me to never cite another man's words or beliefs, because that diminishes your conviction, right? You have to cite your resource, which is
Tana was
whatever's in your
talking
heart,
about
right? It's the call
James
conviction. That's
Madison.
what's going to convict you or not, right? So in the
This
future,
clause
I
number
know
3
I
of
don't
some
care
other.
any of these folks in
The
costumes
Federalist
have
Papers
made a
number 10.
determination on, because for every 10 I bring up who agree with me, 10 more disagree with me, right? I'm citing the God within, right? I'm citing the quote-unquote law of the land, which is right, freedom, principle, spiritual faith, right? I can essentially do whatever I want to do that isn't a wrongdoing. That's why it's a right, because it's not a wrong. And anything's a right that doesn't cause loss, injury, and harm, a direct threat, right? So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but at this point, I can correlate, right? Like, I can cite my heart, my conviction, what's always been in me, which is the spirit of I can do whatever I want to do unless you got somebody who's going to say I did wrong, right? I can correlate that with certain Supreme Court decisions. I will not cite them for where I get my understanding, right? Because
Hey, you
again,
can
if I
cite anything
cite
you want,
one guy,
Yeah, it doesn't
then
really
they'll say,
matter.
well, that's great. This
They
guy
gotta
over
listen
here
anyway.
says
They
you
should already
can't
know this
do
shit.
it. So now they negate each other, right? And then they're going to ask me,
Chat is so
who are
fucking
you?
dead.
What are you, right? The same way
Bunch of
I do with
lurkers.
everyone in life, in my own life. Who are you and what are you? What are you about? Right? Like when we're on the street, that's essentially, they call it G-check. And I'm not saying I'm in that world or whatever. I'm saying it's interesting how it crosses over, right? It's all courting processes. So I'm not interested in what your big homie and your friend and your cousin says and this, that, and the third. Who are you and what are you about? What are you riding on? And if you start going, hey, this guy said and that guy said,
Hey, how are
in
you?
1800 this person
It's
wrote
nice
that
that we're
down.
gonna take a walk.
You're already convicted yourself. They know you don't know yourself and what's true and what's right, and they know you're not riding on original principles and authenticity. You're just parroting what someone else has said, right? There's no power behind that. There's no weight behind that, right?
Yeah,
I don't care
I
if it's
agree.
legal process or just common sense
What are you up
day-to-day
to?
interactions, man to man, right? You've diminished your power and status and standing.
It's almost golden
That
out.
makes a lot of sense. I agree. You're basically starting at the foundation of your spiritual rights, inalienable
God is
rights.
within you, bro. God is within you as an I am.
What was that guy saying the other
presence.
day?
Who are you to go to any other man in this realm if we're all equal under the law and ask
Jordan
them
Peterson
for permission
talking
to
about
do or
Maslow's
speak
hierarchy of
anything,
needs.
right? That's literally
You
the
need to have the
antithesis
base
of rights.
layers
So
all
if I
taken
have
care
the
of
rights and I'm expressing
before
them,
you find
that means I don't need
before
more.
you
Do
can
I
complete
want
your
a
spiritual
middleman,
levels
right?
and
And
shit.
I'm not going to cite anybody else's words or experience
good.
for where I get that and how I live
This
that,
place
right?
sucks.
It's an inside job completely, and this is what I'm saying. That I don't want to keep saying it because people are going to say that I'm picking on them, but this is the biggest key I believe to this walk is the slight degree of separation between looking outwardly for a solution versus realizing that spiritually you've always been the solution and that the re-solution, the resolution is part of who and what we are, right? It's always going to be an inside job, as within, so without, as above, so below. The folks up on Capitol Hill are only reflecting those down on the ground, if you want to do the up and low thing, right? And again, as within, so without, as above, so below. This is ancient Hermetic understandings and teachings about how we manifest reality here. You know?
Let's go stretch our legs. Let's go do that. Wash this bowl. Wash this pot. Let's do some IT engineering too. Oh, my back hurts so bad. Oh, quit your crying. Quit your damn crying. Oh, I can't even move. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Joni. Mikey's blaming the boomers about everything now. What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets. Try lean pockets too. What the hell does this go to? Hey, that's the internet. The internet's broken. Oh, we might lose signal. It's going away from the Starlink. That's not good. Hey, look, there ain't nobody here. Empty, 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 empty. Empty, 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 empty. It's like $140 a night. Should have all these spots filled. With good people. Much left of it. Hey, you lurkers here. You heard Gerald yelling the other day? We ain't sitting in Seattle in a Saturn. Crying about my father just died. And I'm homeless. We ain't sitting at some campground in North Carolina. What a freak. That guy's a freak. Because so many people bitching about me. Yeah, we got Gerald, we got Shannon. Who else we got? Tons of people bitching about me. They're unhinged. Unhinged lunatics. Yeah, it's like they dug all this shit up. This wasn't like this before. Yeah, we gotta get back into shape. This is the summer for that. I get physically fit, physically well. I gotta get financially well. I gotta get a bunch of freaking subs on here. Let's let her bitch and fly away. Yeah, like I really fucking rub people the wrong way. Some people. Like they hate my guts. Like what did I ever do to these people? I do something. That's amazing. Yeah, it's kind of muggy out. I'm having my thyroid issues. Don't come down here. Yeah, what are we doing up here? Like 3 years now? Something like that. A long time. Shannon versus bitching too. Because I told the judge that it's reliable transportation. I said, no, judge, it's not that. I mean, is that? Because it's not reliable transportation. I can't live in a hot van in Florida. It's too hot to live in a car. My dog doesn't like it either. And chances are your dog's tethered to a van. We're also going to go in the backyard of my house. They stole that. And the dog's got fucking coal miner's lung from secondhand smoke or something. Oh, the veterinarian said her spleen went fucking bad. Apparently, somebody says she got coal miner's lung. That's a nice fan, Chevy van. Super sweet. Oh, jeez. God, Jersey. That's a nice fan, though. It's a really nice fan. It's beautiful. Go for walks. Yeah, I gotta start getting a lot more exercise, just like I did before. Like that Shannon lady's bitch up me asking for help, and it ain't coming. So I just gotta ignore shit and just move on and just start exercising, and cooking and stuff. Come on here and build the channel up. Try to build the channel. Just forget about everything else. Ain't nothing changing. Not at all. Hi. I love you. Hey, I love you. How many laps around here we're gonna do? Back hurts. Like my fingers are yellow. We gotta go fix my fingers. People got a problem with my smoking for some reason. Well, don't know how it affects them, but love you too. Love you more. Yeah, that Storm right there, the regular, I think it's a Gen 2, Gen 3. I think it's way bigger than the freaking Mini. I guess they do way better. I just don't have any place to put it. I think it's cheap too. Or more affordable or something. Cougar half ton. It's like 1,000 pounds. Cruise Light. Jayco. By Forest River by Jayco. Starlink. He's got the Mini. It's pointing up at the trees. I don't even think that would even work. I think so. I just plugged in the cat cable. We'll go look in a minute. Yeah, I changed my plan to Starlink Unlimited. Fucking bend me over for a $175 plan. And I'm like, why isn't this working? It's like, oh, it's gonna reset next month, next billing cycle. I'm like, no, I want this billing cycle. You pork me now. I want to be porked right now. I tried to change it and shit. It didn't want to change. I think we gotta figure it out. We gotta figure it out. I don't know about the PlayStation, but I got the Starlink figured out. I got my bank account drained. Yeah, I think the Starlink behind us there, I think that was the one I was picking up. Maybe. Because it was a Mini. It was showing up. He's got it all unlocked. That's him. Yeah, 175 bucks. I keep switching the camera. It's gonna eventually freaking crash. Yeah, 175 freaking bucks. Standby went up from $5 to $10 a month now. Unlimited went from 165 to 175. Is there like Ohm's law or something like that? Where somebody's cooking, smells good. Like every year, I know Ohm's law is dead. Every year, like technology doubles in power, and it's not the same thing. And then the cost gets cut in half. No, not with Elon. No, with these fucking tech bro PayPal billionaires. It's gonna scrape an extra $10 a month out of people. Finance your rockets and stuff. Your Falcon 9s and whatever. Ugh. You gotta pay for it. You guys gotta pay for it. Yeah, we're gonna get all this NASA money and shit. Tax write-offs on your electric Tesla cars. Welfare queen. Yeah, it's a lot. 175. That's a lot of fucking money. I don't have a choice. I need to be online. I got a lot of shit to do. I need communication. We're in the middle of a mountain out here. There are no fucking cell phone towers around here. I think this girl's selling this. won't buy anything here though. Let's do one more lap and we'll check on the PlayStation. Yeah, why have a camper like that when you can have something like this? Why have room to frickin'? Why have something like that? You can stretch out in and frickin' have friends over and stuff. Put all your stuff away nice and neatly. Be able to carry what you want. And you can live in a van. Well, you can cram yourself in a 30-year-old van. Why do it? Did you eat? No, I had that sandwich yesterday. Oh yeah, I did eat. I made that no, it shut off and actually came back. I made that chicken salad. I'll probably make I'll make meat log for dinner, I guess. It's not interested in eating. Eating sucks. It's not interested. Yeah, eating's supposed to be enjoyable and frickin' cooking's supposed to be fun. There ain't nothing fun about this place. Nothing really enjoyable about it. Fucking Tortureville. It's gorgeous out here. It's pizza rolls. Yeah, it's Totino's pizza rolls. That's not. Here, we will be back by the Starlink soon. God bless America. God bless this place. It's the land of the free. It's the land of the free. We're so free. Feel so free. Oh. Wish I could listen to music. We're back again and back. Boo-hoo, you lost your whole entire family. Boo, you lost your house. It's your fault. You lost everything. It was entirely me. I did all this to myself. I'm some fucking ultra masochist. I get beat up by people on the internet. God we trust. Pop culture references from the 80s. I think this person's trying to be mean to me or troll me. That's admirable. Might be wrong. Could be wrong. Ugh. You got that shit in? That guy belongs in prison. Back on Starlink. Hey guys, we're back on Starlink. Check it out, we're back at camp. Guys, it's like Freddy Krueger before the fire. Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey guys! Hey guys, we're gonna take these bicycles off. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. Hey guys, where do I put the bicycles up? Guys, my back hurts. I don't know what to do. How am I doing this? Don't worry, guys. Hey guys, we're gonna put this bicycle together. Hey guys, we're on top messages, guys. Hey guys. I dropped the house from which sister? I only got one sister. I guess. I got one sister. Yeah, we got a seat. We can freaking put it right that way up the butt. Hey guys. Fuck. Oh, look what I found. I found this Bible. This is the King James Version. I got this at the little free library. I was gonna get it to my son, but he can't read. I'm gonna work all that shit out in the courts. Guess we're gonna put the black pedals on. What could I do in the green? I think we'll go with black. Hey guys. Guys, my other bicycle's ruined. All these bicycles are ruined. Maybe we gotta call the courts. Maybe they'll fix it. Judge Joseph Justice will fix it. Oh, I go. Amy's life. I can't believe it. Look, I need 15 bucks. Could we donate 15 bucks to cover this? I wanted this one for 8 bucks, but they didn't have them. Transition your fucking hard-earned American shekels into my PayPal, please. Oh, jeez. If you lane the bikes next to each other, you can bend the derailleur hangers, which is good. And then you gotta get one from some. I just spent like 50 bucks on this fucking derailleur hanger because you can't find them. This one right there. It's supposedly bomb-proof, so we can go to Iran and it'll be fun. Fix this. Let's go fix this. Guys, we gotta fix the PlayStation, guys. My son got a PlayStation 5. I don't got a PlayStation 5. Where's my PlayStation 5? Come on, I don't have a PlayStation 5. I'll be able to play Fortnite at 300 frames a second. Update now. Can we update? We got update, and then we got to, I guess we can get some new games, too. View details, nope. Just do it. Oh, it's restarting. It's hot. Shannon don't like my makeup. Shannon doesn't like my makeup. No atomizer. Do this first. Don't look at my password. Starting. Oh, system update. Come on. Fucking dog shit. This thing doesn't even have a remote. PlayStation. You guys on PlayStation? You wanna play PlayStation games on that? Oh, Eunice. You guys like video games? Oh, I like video games. Rebuilding database. Uh-oh. Sign the PlayStation Network. What's so good? What's the newest, hottest game on PlayStation 4? Do you even play anything anymore? Oh, I accept your terms of service. Join, please. Oh, fuck. I deleted my subscription. So I don't think we have much fucking going on here. Sign the fuck in, asshole. Sweating. I'm sweating. Yeah, I'm sweating my ass off. I just got out of the pool. I'm signed in. Swimming in a world of shit. Where's Yenta? We got Fallout 76. 33 gigabytes. 33 gigabytes. We'll play Fallout 76. You guys want to play Fallout 76 with me? Oh. Play Fallout. Oh. That person said I gotta go to Florida and handle my business. Apparently I got business with all these courts. Not my business. Hey Shannon, I'm a barred litigant. You know what that means? You know what being a barred litigant means? And this person's saying that a lot of these people are saying, oh yeah, you drove all these lawyers crazy. They don't want to deal with you anymore. And I've driven a judge crazy too. The judge, they were kissing themselves. They barred me as a litigant. They won't even talk to me. But I gotta handle my business with people that won't talk to me. Australia. Come on, Australia. Burn, Hollywood, burn, Hollywood, burn, Hollywood, burn. Oh, shit. So muggy out. Look, we're back in the algorithm. What are we playing? My monitor arm. I know Aunt Jemima had a perm. What's Orville Redenbacher gonna say about that? Aunt Jemima. No kids in here, you stupid fucking moron. It said it not for kids. This is not made for kids. What are you, retarded? Hey kids, if you're in here, don't talk to this guy. Bandit syrup. So Chuck D rapping about Aunt Jemima getting a perm. Friendly reminder is it's hidden you forever. A friendly reminder, you can go back to your spreadsheet or go somewhere else. I don't want to hear it. Oh, pretty nonsense. Stupid nonsense. We're hanging out here doing van life. We're camping. I don't like camping and van life. Go somewhere else. We're updating Fallout 76. I guess we can work on. I want to take a bike ride this week. I want to take a bunch of bike rides. I'll work on getting my nursing license because it's been 15 years. We could play some video games and shit. I get good at video games. There ain't nothing else to do in life. This is effing Spider Dome. Oh. We're little good people. Where the good people go? Oh shit. Oh. Oh, we got a monitor. We'll monitor some stuff somehow. Come on. This picnic table is so small. Got a gaming mouse. One of these things. Yeah, I'll work on getting my my nursing license this week. You guys can watch me. I'm called Joe Baker, the head of the Florida Board of Nursing. We'll call that motherfucker up. We'll call that piece of shit. Yeah, we got a controller. Yeah, we got a knockoff freaking webcam. Yeah, we got some power plug thing. Yeah, we got some cords. A printer cable. Monitor cables. Oh, man, my back. Games you guys want to play? Where's your uncle? Play some games. We're done being frickin' wannabe Aaron Brockovich for a while. We're just gonna play video games instead. Who do you think you are, Aaron Brockovich? What do you think? You're some middle-aged lady living somewhere in the middle of Indiana, talking shit on the internet? The other one. Another, this USB hub died. It got wet or something. Yeah, I think it's some other USB hubs hooked up to the other computer. I think. Guys, I got another USB hub. Give me a hit on my PayPal, please. I need it. Password's incorrect. No, it's not. No, it's not. Password's just fine. Goes there. Put this over here. I do need another. Oh, I need some stuff. Hey, look, we're all set up, guys. Hey, guys, we're almost all set up. Let's go to update Steam, guys. I was gonna buy another mouse pad, but it was like $6 or $8. I don't spend that kind of money. That's too much money. Hey guys, we're gonna need a gaming headset, guys. We don't have a gaming headset. We can't. I mean, this is like a hobby or something. You're not allowed to have hobbies. You can't pass the time out here. I was gonna ask if any of you guys had a C to C cable I could borrow. Over here, over here, over there. Doo-doo-doo. All set up, guys. Red light's on, it means the Mossad's watching. Blue light's on, it's the CIA. Yeah, we're setting up. Setting up, Zig. I don't even want to play videos. They're just there, ain't nothing else to do. Nothing to fucking do out here. Let's get hooked on video games. I guess. Play something. Waiting for Yentl to come back. Video games. Just dropped 175 bucks on internet, so might as well use it. Go write some more motions. We're gonna need more motions.
While on a motorcycle.
Oh boy.
That's because you're always playing Taylor Swift. I'm just gonna shake that off, Craig.
Oh.
Just gonna shake it off. But so despite my
Yeah, this is tough. The picnic table's all fucked up, so the mouse don't work right. Look how small this table is. It's tiny. It's fucking tiny. It's so small. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that other. I'm gonna grab that other little table to get somewhere to put something. Can someone get a hold of that lady from Indiana, Shannon? Ask her if it's alright if I play video games. If I do any of this shit. Someone please ask her. Yeah, this sucks right here. I need to be able to put something down. Hey, Amy's live. Oh god, I got this pulled up right here. This might shut off. I had to read all this. Was, you know, not busy showing receipts. Get the fuck out of here, OneDrive. This is, how many pages is this? 25 pages. Office of the Clerk, Supreme Court, United States, Washington, D.C. Guide for Prospective Indigent Petitioners for Writs of Certiorari. I gotta freaking... I mean, I've gone through 25 pages of stuff. Nature Supreme Court Review. There's something in here. It says, rules 10 through 19, 30, 32, what kind of paper they want, preparing pleadings. Where is it? Something about conflict between decisions. You do it in 90 days. This needs to be saved. I saved it to a certain folder. It's just something pretty astounding in here. If I can find it. Page limitations, redaction of personal information, methods of filing. Oh, list of parties. Cover page. I don't think I put a cover page in. Questions. The same page. Who could fit? If you're indigent, you're probably fucking stupid or retarded. But this is like less than 1% of anything submitted to these people. will even be looked at. Now, you basically got a 0% chance of fucking winning. Oh, they won't even look at this shit. Yeah, it's your government. You got no chance in getting frickin' justice. I have a grill. I got a grill at the shop. Not bad, you said it is. This is bad. You must serve a copy of petition on counsel for respondents as required by Rule 29. If you serve the position by first carrier, you may easily include proof of service form. Yeah, so you got. But this is crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy. Reason for the words. Oh, list of parties, related cases, table of contents, opinions, jurisdiction. Look at this shit. People get lawyers for this stuff. Some lady said I pissed all the lawyers off. Constitutional, statutory provisions, statement of the case, reason for claiming the right, index of appendices, table of authorities cited. I didn't put a table of authorities in. Opinions below. I'll probably have to do this a third time. Reason for granting the petition. Yeah, it's like a choose your own adventure book or something. Yeah, paperwork. Hi. I got these people making fun of me. Oh, they got all this paperwork, all these motions. It's just endless paperwork. Just nothing happens with it. What's a charge? No, I don't know what it is anymore. We're just gonna start playing video games instead. It really doesn't matter. There's no way to win. I've been run out of the state. Freaking, my life's over. Whatever. What's the charge? I don't think they even know anymore.
Or space technology. Some of them.
I love space technology.
Crows have been watching you for months.
Shut the fuck up. Shut your stupid face. Shut your dumb, stupid face. I'm worrying too much. I'm sweating too much, too. Mike blames the boomers.
So we'll do a little walk and talk. Haven't done one of those in a while. See if I remember
There's
how
no
to do
room
this.
at this frickin'. I don't have any
Let's
room
talk
to
about,
stretch out here.
Mike and his ridiculousness. Shall we?
I'm gonna have to get the other table out too. I got a kitchen and an office.
All right, yeah, I'm going to take a little walk. Nowhere special. Basically,
I gotta
back
bring
here
all
in
this
the
shit in every night.
Alleys and some places. Just
It's about it was about 90.
out of the way and safe.
I just did 2 laps
where I
around
don't
the
have to worry
track
about
here.
getting hit. And yeah, I'm going to talk about Mike, but first I'm going to talk about Josh a little bit. Seems like everything's going well for him.
Yeah, this
He's
guy's
got the land.
this guy's a Midwestern complaining,
official now.
freaking gossiping Midwestern housewife.
He showed the shed, and there's a vehicle on the property, a shitty array that he got rid of that solar stuff. But yeah, in the shed there's lots of stuff. But Josh is resourceful, and I think he'll pick through it and scrap some, jump some, do whatever he's got to do. So yeah,
housewife. The Shannon person.
He's doing things.
She said, "I'm not a thing. Someone's got to work for it." I don't think she works. I think she's a housewife.
Looking at
And sends her
things,
husband.
taking his
Her husband
time.
probably hates her guts. Go make money and keep the
He
house
got
running. Keep the house
kitten, so he's
financed.
got the 3 pups, and he's got King.
I didn't know you had a job,
Which
Shannon.
he had at Mike's. And then
I wasn't aware of that. Who cares?
got the
Who
little
cares?
Sparky.
Who
He was still
cares?
at Mike's, and now he's got a new pup.
No, I don't.
And
That's
he's
for
got,
sure.
he just got a little kitten.
I don't care.
He's hoping that's going to be a little
Who
mouse.
cares?
To keep things, you know, the
The
critters
judge
at
will
bay.
say something. Who cares?
But yeah,
Who cares,
it seems
Judge?
like Josh, he again thinks things through.
That judge
Just
shall be.
doesn't jump
That,
in.
they deleted that video, but I put the
He's
I put the
doing what
Google
he can
Drive
with
link
what he
up.
has and what he can
I'm surprised no
acquire
one fucking went and grabbed it.
without
The judge said,
you know, relying on the
I
kindness
said
of
I'm
others all
poor.
the time.
I said I'm poor and I'm homeless.
Like someone else.
We're talking about
someone
the
else that
trust
we know.
because I'm sorry to hear that. I'm like, no,
Doesn't
you're
do it.
not.
You know, he wants
No, you're
everybody else
not.
to pay for his shit.
You're not
So that's
sorry
just
at
going
all.
to take us right on into good old Mikey boy.
You ain't freaking sorry. You are sorry sack of shit.
So, yeah,
Sick of
Mike's
it.
still doing the gloom and doom stuff.
Gloom
That's
and
what he
doom.
does. That's what he's known for now. He totally abandoned the off-grid stuff because it's all about the gloom and doom. And of course, he watches TikToks and finds the people that agree with him.
Oh, they got Tantalus on there?
And they don't
I
really.
love Tantalus.
I mean, sure, some of them do mean what they say.
Guys
but
are
most
doing
of
that.
them,
That's one of the
reasons. I mean, I'll pretty
they're
much go anywhere to
TikTokers,
talk.
and that's what they're doing. Just like Mike. Just like Mike sits in his little Honda Pilot. And the
They're all
average
good and happy.
about
They're all
whatever.
millionaires. Every last one's a millionaire.
That's what they do.
The cops.
You
You see
don't
my
necessarily
community
have
post
to
about
believe
the
it or
cops?
agree with it.
Thank you,
But
Tracy.
anyway,
I know, let me
so the
heart it,
first
but
thing,
let's celebrate.
he does this whole
Why
big
do we
thing
celebrate?
about
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate.
the American
Let's
dream,
celebrate.
and it's a big lie,
Thank you, Tracy.
and
Appreciate
this
that.
and that and the other thing. Well, here's my thought. If the American dream is such a lie, if America is so horrible, if
I don't know,
America
I'm gonna
is this big
I really want to run
racist
against so Chris Nocco, Sheriff Chris Nocco is resigning in November. So he can run for Senate, run for senator. I should run for senator, and I should run for fucking sheriff. I should run against him for senator, District 21. You want this fucking piece of shit taking over Ed Hooper, or you want me, this piece of shit taking over Ed Hooper? Who do you choose? I won't violate your rights. This guy will. I'll put that on my to-do list. Run for senator.
Why
Yeah.
do millions, why have millions flocked here, risked their lives to get here?
Because they're stupid idiots.
Went
Blind
through the
views.
cartels, been trafficked, all kinds of things to get here. And then when they want to get them out, they demand.
Yeah, why do people freaking take off from Mexico and all these other countries to come here? Because they lied to everybody? It's the American dream? It's a land of opportunity? Oh, that's a fucking lie. They're stupid freaking strawberry pickers and
To be
shit like that.
and
They don't
people
know any
rise
better.
up and demand that they are able to stay here. Why is Minnesota a little mini Somalia?
I don't know.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they are black and brown people.
Who's the closest person we got to Minnesota is Ronnie, and he's in Wisconsin or some shit.
They
Basically,
not?
that's basically
So if
Minnesota.
this place is so racist, so horrible, and the American dream is a lot, why do they come here? Why do they fight so hard to come here?
should
Why
get
do
beer,
they
shouldn't
fight
we?
so hard
Do
to
that
stay
after.
here? If it's so horrible.
I stole 2 beers out of
When the nice
Panda
people
Bear's
wanna go,
father's
round
fridge.
them
I had to
all up and
replace
send
them.
them back home. Why do they run and hide? Why do all the little lefties surround them and say, no, 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 they need to stay here?
So
Why?
lefties.
It's so fucking
It's the
horrible
donkey
and
or the
racist.
elephant. Take your
Why
pick.
would they want to be here? I don't understand it. So what's this with the poor American
Can't afford to
dream?
go to the library.
That is such a lie. I
How do you
don't
get if you
it,
got
but then I guess
toothbrush
I'm
in
not
jail?
supposed to.
There you go. Hey, can I go to the law
What else?
library?
Oh, the boomers. The boomers are the call of
Can I get
everything.
an extra hot dog? Get extra hot chocolate milk.
And because of the boomers,
Fuck that. Just give me a
Doing
copy of the
whatever they
Bible.
did,
Chaplain
just
got mad at me
ruining
there too.
everything.
For some reason.
Well, what does this generation do? What do the young
Piece of
folks
shit
do?
chaplain.
Besides whine, piss, and moan, and cry, and sit on their asses and do nothing.
Here we got 2
Or when they
Keystone
do
Lights on the
something, what do they
Keystone
do?
Light.
They run outside and protest and
one in a
scream
minute.
about something. And if they don't get their way, what do? They burn shit down.
Oh God. This guy's talking like a boomer.
So yeah, it's all the boomers' fault.
It's the boomers. This guy's a boomer.
Well,
I gotta clean my
if it weren't
fingers
for
for
the boomers
Shannon.
that went out and went to work,
The bleach.
built things,
We'll get the bleach and we'll get
maintained things,
a Quest Law Library.
started businesses,
I'm so fucking
gave
fed up
people
with freaking
jobs,
law and legal shit. I
and
don't
did
go to law
all
library.
those
Just
things.
give me 12 attorneys.
Where would everything
Can't
be?
even, I'm a bar leg
Oh,
anyway. I
yeah,
could study
where
law
you
till
people were
freaking
going to take it next.
end of the fucking
Because
world. It ain't gonna make a difference.
He cried about, oh, you can't go get a job because nobody
no
wants a
action,
job.
Bar
Who
litigant,
wants
no
a
action
job?
taken.
Hey, Mike, why don't you look in the mirror? Do you want a fucking job? No, everybody wants to be a
Shannon says I don't want a
TikTok
job.
star, a big
So I'm not going to work again. I want to work
star.
on motorcycles.
Everybody wants to be
Yeah,
an
you're not going to work. I said I want to
influencer.
work on motorcycles.
Just like you, Mike. Everybody wants to
blind
just
views.
sit on their ass, hold a camera,
He's a vampire.
make some videos.
The guy's a fucking vampire.
Wasn't that your
That blind views.
jobby poo? Wasn't that the whole thing? That's your jobby poo?
He's all right.
You don't want to go get a job.
Satanic vampire boomer. Hey,
Every
he hated
time somebody mentions the word job to you,
Camo
what do
Dave
you
and
say?
shit.
It's my job. And yeah. So don't give me this shit.
I gotta go back to jail.
There are no jobs. You people
They said I
don't
gotta
want
go
to
back to jail.
You don't want to.
Oh.
TikTok's your job. Being an Instagram influencer is your job.
Social
Making
media
YouTube videos
influencer.
is your job. You don't fucking want real jobs. So stop that horse shit right away. Yeah, you want to be an influencer so you can go say, hey, you should send me this free purse, or you should send me this free thing because I'm an influencer. And if you send me your stuff, I can put it on my page and you'll get millions and millions
How come no
of
one's sending me
customers.
e-bikes and shit?
Yeah, but the sad thing
We
is,
do a lot of bicycling and shit around here. No
everybody's an
free
influencer.
e-bikes, no nothing.
Nobody's a buyer. So yeah, funny shit.
You tell him.
Funny shit. Blames everybody else but himself. Because like the TikTokers he watches, it's their job. They just want to sit back and make their little videos about everything sucks, everything's wrong, nobody likes them, nobody wants to give them anything. They can't catch a break. They're not handed anything and they don't want to work. I can't work because there's jobs. Just knock it off. Just knock it off. It's just a little bit crazy to me. And then Mikey did another one of his live begathon thingamajigs. I didn't catch it, but a couple people told me about it.
I got another.
Said he got another little Maddie.
Able.
People
so I
weren't
run my good video
People weren't
games.
giving him enough likes and money, so he said, "Fuck it,"
Keystone. It's all smooth.
and stopped
Brought to you by
streaming.
Keystone
Which-
Light.
Normally, I wouldn't say anything since I didn't see, but it happens every time that way. So, you know, if it was something that was out of the
Yeah.
ordinary
Yeah, I wouldn't.
and didn't sound like
It's
it
not
was
very enjoyable.
actually true,
There's people to talk to
Yeah.
and shit. They're
I wouldn't
guards to
mention it.
fuck
But
with.
since that's what he does constantly, yeah, that's what I heard from a couple people.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think people want to
again,
go to jail.
If you caught it, let me know in the comments below.
I think that's why they send
Did he do
people
as
there.
usual or did he not? But yeah, that's about it for today on this one.
All right, we'll see you
I
later
just-
then.
This
That's about it.
fucking blaming boomers for
Oops.
everything, and
Oh, I want to hear blaming boomers. We're blaming boomers again.
so we'll do
I
a
want to
little
hear how he wraps this
walking.
up.
Doge was there, and they were like, look, a lot of corruption, let's stop. Oh, no. They were against that, and you're voting for those people. You're perpetuating all the bullshit.
I'm not
You're
voting for
making it
anybody.
worse. Have we talked about the open
consent.
border and how everything is just so crazy and people are just coming across now? No, because it's closed. Because it's closed.
But they
when it was
built the
open,
wall, right?
again, why did all these people want to come, risk their lives to come to this shithole, this fucking racist bullshit shithole? Oh yeah, the other thing Mikey was bitching about was Texas. Taxes. You want to talk about
You gotta
taxes?
pay your
Why don't you
taxes
check
to
the taxes
pedophiles.
in, let's say the UK?
Mail your
and
taxes
Canada.
right in a call me ping pong
Yeah, you
pizza.
pay out the ass. Oh yeah, because they have free healthcare. Yeah, free healthcare is so fucking free because their taxes are considerably more than ours are here in the shithole racist non-American dream US of A. So just knock it the fuck off.
I don't
Don't
probably
talk
ever
all
drink
this
beer.
gloom while
Somebody
you sit in your fucking pilot and do absolutely nothing but cry about dumb shit.
Yeah, it sounds like me,
You're
cry
not
about
part
dumb
of the
shit.
solution. You're just a whiny little bitch.
This is blind views, and that's the way I see it.
That was enlightening.
What we do here is go back,
Make sure I give him a thumbs up. I like it. I like this guy. I should do a video on Chris Knocko and his stupid Senate run. Hi! Oh yes, thank you so much. Much better, thank you, V. She's a frickin' doll. Hi, Jay. Yeah, I was just inside and... No, I was up. It was so hot out. Yeah, so I was just doing stuff in there, took a walk, and I gotta enjoy the evening. Watching me.
You know, and how I see it in my experience, but I'm more inspired and motivated to get here, especially lately with health issues or whatever else, because this is a place where folks are actually putting it into play, right? So I come here, you know, with a bit more respect and
about the UK?
You know, almost like as
Let's see, NHS.
comrades in a way. I don't like that term, right, because of what it, you know, the energy that might be behind it historically. But it's different from going to other venues where folks just want to talk and, you know, sell merchandise or
I have to get to the UK
you know,
one of these days.
push some kind of idea, right? So, yeah, man, I think that's key, Cameron, what you were just talking about. And I think that's the main thing we need to get across, right? Folks keep doing what they do and encourage more, right? Encourage more to be faithful, and
This
do the
guy
next
seems
right
pretty-
thing and step out
Pretty
on this.
keen on
And,
etymology.
I don't think I know that we are making a change, right? Because I've had a lot of the same experiences, and we have a network of folks who have the same experiences. So, yeah, we're making these folks respect and recognize. So,
You
it's
mentioned
inspiring.
you mentioned the biblical or spiritual aspect of this. You know, I was talking to a guy, and he was talking about the in terms of he said, man, he said, you just sound so mean and adversarial. And I was like, man, look, like,
I don't know.
these
I
aren't
don't understand the
honorable men and women.
adversarial
Like,
nature
they
of the
know the
courts.
stuff they're doing is unlawful, illegal, whatever you want to say. And they're just not honorable men and women.
Incompetent,
They're not.
ward of the state ship.
For the legislature to take something so mundane like the act of driving and make it and turn it into a criminal action, I mean, that has to have some type of evil intent to it. I mean, it's just, I know it's revenue, but it's insane.
Sure, we could go to anywhere with this, right? And this is what I tell these legalistic folks, to take an act like the right to bear arms and criminalize it and turn whole cities into a den of thieves.
Yeah, how are people
where the
in
criminals
jail
are
for
literally running the show
having
because the average
firearms and shit?
citizen can't legally own
The
a
right
gun
to bear
protect
arms shall
themselves,
not be
right?
infringed.
Yeah.
We
But
know
wait a
what it
second.
is.
That's a felony.
Wait a second. I have to disagree. It's not illegal for them to do that. It's not wrong for them to do that.
It's not unlawful, but it is illegal.
But this is what I'm trying to listen. It's not wrong for them to do that. You're the one that's acquiescing to it.
What I was thinking.
You're the one that acquiesces
we
to
know
it.
we know that it's not, again, the difference between legal and lawful. In their corporate scheme and their policies and codes, you are a wrongdoer in quotes, right?
Yeah.
But
They even
again,
call it a scheme, bro.
Sure.
It's
It's like saying if I'm on the clock at Walmart and I'm working with and for Walmart, then there's 100 things that I can't do when I'm in the blue vest, right? That if I take the blue vest off, I could do whatever I want.
You gotta do the squiggly if you work at Walmart.
You know, so that's all that is.
That's technically
really,
accurate,
Walmart
but there's
share.
plenty of wrongness going on in that bullshit cesspool. So let's give it a little bit of both.
It's just are you acquiescing or not? And that's where that's what I say. It just bases down to knowledge, you know.
Did you ever? I did a broadcast where I went over all the maxims of law and applied it to what I do, right? And got away from the legalism to just maxims and philosophies of law, right? So a man who does not express his rights has to have them. So it's right there.
Studio.
Telling
No green screen needed.
They put everybody on notice.
Right. Again, folks say, well, it's never happened before. Maybe it hasn't. I'm sure it has. Anything to think of has happened. Far and few between. But okay, it's never happened before. So you do it. Go write your supposed wannabe slave master on the administrative side and tell them, I'm a man under God with God-given rights. I want my rights and the law upheld. You will issue a credential, or you will put your agents on notice that I will be engaging in my God-given rights, and you will not interfere and attempt to deprive me of my rights under color of law.
Notice to agent.
And then it's their duty and obligation to uphold your God-given rights. If they don't, they're derelict in their duty and they're subject to sanction, right, in a corporate capacity. And again, they can put you in a box. Doesn't change what's right from wrong. You know, they're just willing to do wrong to take your property and your rights. Oh, big surprise! We're back here again. You know. We've kind of seen this before historically. It's like literally all of human history. If you get down to 3 to 5 themes of human history, one of them is power and control, obviously, right?
We've complained about that before.
So who's going to have the power and the control over the individual and its future?
I just hate them hiding under the blanket.
Let me just shut up and listen to them.
That's such a blanket statement, man. It's like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah, it didn't work at Nuremberg, and it's not going to work at any...
You know what I can do now? If I want to do this shit? I got all the stuff set up. We got internet. I could do OBS studios. And we can go watch videos and comment on them live. And listen to them in the audio. We can adjust the audio. So it's good. Take part in the war. Yeah, motocross. Supercross.
Legitimate court on this land, right?
Yeah. Cam, no, y'all are doing really good things in Florida. And that's the reason why I joined the group. You know what I'm saying? Was specifically for that. I've seen the shit that y'all had going on. That's why I told you in that post, take my fucking money. You know what I'm saying? I want to be part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Florida's got some corruption. We fighting, man. I mean, all across the board.
I'm down with supporting.
Welfare checks are just turning into DUIs and arrests and resisting arrests and obstruction. I mean, it's wild out there. But we're getting the dismissals. We're working on it now with Robin, but yeah, it's very interesting to see what's going on in Florida. I mean, that's literally.
I'll give you. Check this out. I had a welfare check. My ex-wife lives in Florida. She did a welfare check from South Florida. She called up here 6 hours away. She's always tried to micromanage. You know, she paid me child support for 9 years. I had $3. Well, she did a welfare check. Officer comes out here. He didn't like the way my ex-wife was talking to the child. She was being a little brat. You know what I'm saying? Walks inside the house, tases her 3 times. She puts her in cuffs and tases her. Then she has 2 seniors out in the driveway.
Yeah, I don't know. You're the only one that said anything about it. That's probably true. It's true for. It must be true for you.
Put her in an ambulance. Run her to the.
There ain't much to do here either. So. Get out of here in a minute. I'm gonna play some games or something. I was waiting for Yentl to come back in. He's probably in bed or something. Probably at school or in bed. Or at work.
Hospital. They never even followed her to the hospital like they're supposed to. And then this is another welfare check. Come out here, and I was on the other side of the property, and they issued a warrant for arrest. They charged her with resisting with violence, and she didn't even do anything. And they found out that she was here and had an arrest warrant. And so I was on the other end of the property. I looked up, 2 deputies walking out the fucking house. So I get here, and I come in. This was like a year and a half ago. I didn't really know everything. You understand what I'm saying? To be able to stand on everything.
Yeah.
But I knew something wasn't right about it. You understand what I'm saying? And we just facilitated the arrest. They never seen her. Okay, they wasn't pursuing her. There was no exigency. There was no search warrant. There was no consent. So I mean, it was 2 men armed coming inside the house with no consent, no exigency. Right?
I gotta go to the store. It's the last paper. I got one more paper towel. I need paper towels. Oh, my back.
Or no warrant. Now, just because they had an arrest warrant does not mean they can come inside the house and breach 2 closed doors to facilitate an arrest. Okay? A 15-year-old child can't consent to them coming in the home. And she was behind another locked door, and they never even knew she was inside. And it was hearsay. The 15-year-old, give them a statement. But the whole thing they were here for was a welfare.
Yeah, there was someone I was watching that said he died. He said he died in the Ukraine war. This guy Dante. I think he might be lying though. Maybe he did. And I gotta clean my Shannon don't like my freaking nicotine stained fingers, so we gotta clean up my nicotine stained fingers. Gotta make her happy. Hey, check it out, Shannon. We're gonna clean my fingers. Probably got something to. This probably has something to do with schizophrenia. Why I smoke so much. Could be mental illness. What you want to do is you want to accuse somebody, tell somebody they're mentally ill, and then you want to beat the shit out of them, pick them apart. That's how you deal with mental illness. Mentally ill people. Like, see, get the nicotine stains off here. Yeah, do my freaking nails too. Not in English, I don't know. What's David? Yeah, look at all this fucking dirty. Dirt. Camping's dirty. Play this.
The whole thing they were here for was welfare check. And then I found out yesterday the fucking first officer on scene was a trainee who wasn't even certified.
What's going to happen when one day someone protects their abode as they have the constitutional right to do? Do you think that person will ultimately win?
Well, yeah. See, and
I do, but it'll be quite an uphill battle. But sooner or later, someone's going to take their rights real serious, and something's going to happen. You know what I'm talking about. I won't even say it, but when that happens, they'll have had every right to do that, and I wonder how that'll play out.
Well, they were both in my bedroom, and she was in the shower, and she was butt naked. And this deputy, he took out a pocket knife and was going to open the door. And I told him right then, I said, Zach, I said, you know how many times I've choked you out in jiu-jitsu? I said, I swear to God, if you try to open that door, I said, we're going to bounce this fucking room all over this place. And I put my hand on his shoulder, and I said, you don't want to do that. And I told the sheriff, I said, yeah. I said, I did put my hand on his shoulder. And I told him what was going to happen. because I was smart enough to know that they can't breach that secondary door for sure. Even if they would have had a search warrant, they can only look what's in the
How can they not breach doors? Man, nobody freaking, there's no search warrant in my place. They kicked my door in. They kicked the door off, my door off the hinges with me behind it. And then beat the living shit out of me. I think it was the first or second time my mother sent him over. No crime, no nothing. Just gonna kick the door off the hinges. There's no crime here. I didn't threaten anyone, didn't threaten myself, and it wouldn't. Who cares if I did? I'm not threatening somebody else, but you say I didn't threaten fucking myself. Who cares? It's my fucking life. I'm not saying that happened either, but they'll just kick your door in. We'll come and get you. We'll send all sorts of fucking cops over, kick your doors in, injure you. Seriously injure you. It's so disgusting. It's awful.
So, anyhow, I took it to the internal affairs officer, and I filled out a complaint. And this internal affairs officer put inside the complaint that I was arrested and booked and charged with obstruction, and I never even was. It's defamation per se. So I've got a.
Hey Shannon, look. Hey Shannon, my fingers aren't orange anymore.
768 tort coming from him for him.
I should use bleach. I don't want to freaking. I don't want to smoke. There's not much to do out here. I've been smoking for a long time, and I'm stressed. People that get stressed smoke a lot to deal with the stress.
They're just out of control here, man. And I totally disagree with anybody who says, you know, well, you're just supposed to be feeble and godlike and just lay down for these people. I mean, I think it's the exact opposite. No one stands up to these people, and they do, especially in small counties like this. Nobody stands up whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of it.
Yo, Paul, you said you were speaking about maxims recently?
Right.
Okay. Well, I just threw in the chat a pretty extensive, I think it's, almost 300 pages. This thing's pretty cool. Shout out to Sam, Steel City, for providing this to me. But it literally gives, like, damn near all the maxims that you could ever think of. And it's 300 pages, bro. So it's pretty extensive. I just threw that in the chat for everybody if you want to get it. It's a PDF. But it's the Supreme Court maxims, and it's pretty extensive. I started to go over it before I got into my accident. I'll probably start ramping it back up again just to go through these maxims because it's pretty important, as well as the common law pleading series that we've been doing, going through the common law pleading handbook. So I just wanted to give that for some substance. But yeah, maxims are important, bro. And they tie into the equity aspect of everything. You know, the real deep morals.
Equitable maxims.
That are still existing.
Come like right out of Proverbs and shit.
When you bring them through, as far as maxims are concerned. At least I like to utilize them. So.
Are most of these maxims essentially still shepherdized through till now, would you say?
Yes. Most of them are still are shepherdized as far as case law or case opinion. It's not law. Case opinion is concerned. Shout out to Doug.
Not to mention, most maxims, once you hear it, you already know it's true if you've got enough knowledge like we do here in Wisdom. You sort of can already tell most of them, I would say.
Well,
OBS Studios, fixed scene selection, lags, regression, nested menu appearance, war champ, fixed warnings about non-existent properties. I don't care about war champ. What the hell does that even mean? Incorrect colors, audio mixers, new features. Oh, adjusted the horizontal. Are they talking about a video game? I'm looking at the OBS update. Added button to toggle audio monitoring. If it ain't broke, I don't want to fix it. Bug fixes. I got everything frickin' set in here. Ugh. Where's Yentl?
We watch them all the time, so not everybody knows it. You know, we still got some newbies, so we're constantly growing, and we still got newbies coming in and not necessarily knowing anything.
We want to grow until we are the public, Tam.
Facts.
Ma'am.
Right. So this is the idea, right? And it's interesting. We have this right now politically. Folks will talk about making America great again. And I believe one of the etymological roots of maxim is great or greatness, right? So we need to learn more how to recognize and become great, right? And that's how America is going to become great again. And like you said, a maxim is essentially just something that essentially, on a certain level, you could tell is true by, you know, on the face of it, part of who and what we are. You know,
We need to stay hungry. Can you bang your nose quick?
What's the etymology of maxim? Maxim etymology. Maxim etymology. The word maxim, a succinct rule of conduct or general truth, comes from Latin maximus, meaning greatest. All right, he's on the money. Traces back to the Latin phrase maxima propositio. I didn't need some maxima. They destroyed that too. And that car crashed in my house. The first car that crashed in my house. Probably something stupid I did to have a car crash in my house. But yeah, meaning greatest premise or greatest proposition. Medieval evolution shortened in medieval Latin to just maxima. It originally referred to an undeniable self-evident axiom in philosophy and logic. English adoption entered the English language in the early 15th century via Old French. Over time, its meaning shifted from strict logical proofs to everyday pithy sayings, adages, and rules of conduct. You could bring up, I put legal maxims in my freaking motions and freaking petitions all the time. They don't care about them. I'll put biblical verse too. They don't fucking care. Now, barred litigant, strike this, deny that. Hey, but it's a legal maxim. Hey, that came right out of the Bible and shit. You guys don't care about that?
Keep learning. We'll never know everything, but we sure can strive to.
Yeah, you gotta actually tug at the conscience of the court.
We watched the news before. We watched Sam Altman suing Elon Musk or something. Something's going on in Iran, and then something else too. And I put some news up on my community tab too.
Yeah.
Some stuff that affects me and a lot of people. A lot of fucking people.
Doctrines, you are pulling at the conscience of the court, and that is real.
Yeah.
That is real, and I've seen it happen. Myself personally doing it. So it's been pretty cool, but you just gotta stand on that and know on it. All right. For this one, we're gonna end it for everybody out there as far as the public is concerned. All
right, see you later then.
Over LA, a pentagram on the White House, proof we were genetically modified and a whole lot more crazy.
That guy had a awooga horn. There's somebody else that's got an awooga horn. I had an awooga horn, but somebody stole it when I got kicked out of my house. I was gonna put it on my Volkswagen. Go around doing awooga stuff. Just Iranian.
Made with plastic. You heard it right. This version of the sweet treat is actually made from the same materials found in plastic bottles. Magnum isn't plastic. It's even worse. This fake cream is diluted, stripped, and rebuilt gar gum, mono and diglycerides, and artificial vanilla. But the real problem is carrageenan. Researchers literally use it to intentionally injure guts in lab experiments. I scanned a pack with the Safe Choice app, and it came back 82% processed. Unbelievable.
So, who wants ice cream?
NASA isn't
I
asking
want ice
if we
cream. You
find
guys want
aliens.
ice cream?
They're asking how to tell us.
A recent Freedom of
Does I
Information
get some ice
Act
cream on
request forced NASA to reveal some internal documents. And what was inside, you ask? Well, a meeting about what they would do if ET life is confirmed. Before I show you the document, I want to give a quick thanks to John Greenwald of the Black Vault. He's a Freedom of Information Act guru. If it wasn't for him requesting these documents,
Thank you, Tracy.
we wouldn't be able to see them. So go check his site out. He's got thousands of these documents that he's gotten from the government. Anyway, back to the document. So expect to find...
These people won't frickin'... When I was playing Shannon before, don't listen to a word you're saying. Some people just won't listen. They'll just rip you apart. They have no idea what they're talking about. Like, I'm talking about my actual life events, what I'm going through, things that affect others. They hate it. They're violently opposed to it. Because I guess they don't like me. They don't like my makeup. They don't like the way I fucking talk. They think I'm fucking weird. Then they just don't watch me. You wanna go through this fucking life ignorant and shit and hateful? Go ahead.
They were worried about how different cultures, religions, and societies would react. And their goal was to push calm and celebration instead of fear. My takeaway from this is that it's not purely about science, it's about controlling the narrative. And as usual with these documents, a large portion of them remains redacted. NASA says releasing the full unredacted versions could harm decision making and cause confusion. So they don't have a full plan yet, but they have actively been working.
What about when they were supposed to release those files? Jeffrey Epstein. Like it could be a danger to national security. What does screwing kids have to do with national security?
On how to break the news. So if intelligent alien life were discovered tomorrow, do you think they would tell us everything? The only correct response to that question is no. They wouldn't tell us a damn thing. In fact, they would intentionally lie through disinformation campaigns to get us to think we're crazy, to get us to fight each other. They've done this in the past, and they're going to continue doing it until the problem goes away or the truth comes out. Anyway, comment what you think NASA would hide or reveal.
I fail to comprehend what people don't understand about this. Whatever comes from the government only serves the government. Anything they release, no matter how reality-shattering it is for some people, is still, to the majority of us, when you really dig into the details, a complete nothing burger. They will never be transparent. They will never be forthcoming. Everything will be politically sanitized and adjusted to serve an agenda. Nothing is real.
Guys, I don't think chocolate's supposed to...
I'm on etymology.com. I got Maxim pulled out. And trending. Bylaw, worship, handsome, respect, sovereign, repent, person, mortgage, baccalaureate, nostalgia. Person, what's person mean? Originally a mask, a false face, such as those of wood or clay. Persona. Personaire to sound through, i.e. mask is something spoken through or perhaps amplifying the voice. No, I watched some other video today. The guy does all the prison shit. And the judge is like, are you representing yourself? How do you represent yourself? They don't even know what they're talking about. Hey, Sherry.
Why is it so, like, elasticy?
Hey, Sherry, they got floppy chocolate.
I'm gonna bend it.
Floppy
Look at that.
chocolate.
It's like slime. This is real chocolate.
No, it's not.
No, this is fake real chocolate, bro.
Bro. Hey, bro.
It's like poop, bro. This is literally like slime, bro. Look, I'm literally peeling it.
Girls that say bro.
I'm sure there's some pretty interesting heat science behind this, but I still wouldn't eat it personally.
Only if people knew what this meant for America. It's deeply... I'm going to show you. If you look at Washington, D.C. from above at the
Hey,
White
sure, we got
House,
beer.
you'll notice it's at the bottom of an inverted pentagram. Now, the pentagram is a symbol that not many people understand. They think it represents the elements, but it's not.
Play some games.
Spirit is the ruling principle because you are the spirit. You are the observer of the mind. The observer
Vicodin in my
controls
back hurts.
fire, your willpower, air, your
It's beer
thoughts,
time.
water, your emotions, earth, your actions.
It's a good time for beer.
You are the governing being, the observer, governing your four bodies of consciousness. So when it's inverted, it's basically inverting natural order, meaning this is an external governor. We are governors of ourselves. You are the observer governing your willpower, your thoughts, emotions, and actions. But this is external ruling. This is a government ruling. This is showing you the government is the spirit governing this land. It's external governance. We don't need external governments. We can govern ourselves. We are sovereign free souls with full control over our mind and bodies. So they invert this, meaning they externalize these teachings and use it for enslavement.
It's not just Washington. These symbols are everywhere, all over the world. They knew exactly what they were doing when they were curating the modern world. Very quickly, before we continue, if this is the kind of stuff your brain actually enjoys chewing on, you'd be doing yourself a disservice by not hitting subscribe. New videos drop every single day. The algorithm has a habit of burying us here, and there's already some genuinely strange stuff queued up that will make you want to actually be here for it. So make sure you subscribe for tomorrow's episode. One click keeps you in the loop, that's all. An interesting concept, but this one is definitely... An interesting concept, but this one is definitely AI.
Yeah.
Something is going on in Southern California.
Yeah, I was at the other place. It was last winter, the winter before. I was walking the dogs down that golf cart trail. I found a buzzball out there. It was grape. It was fucking purple flavored. I bought one or two of them a few months back. They had the chocolate flavored. They're like $4 a piece. I ain't spend that kind of money. Buzzballs. They got them in the fridge next to the Fireball at the store. Fuck coffee. Russian expression. Dubai chocolate's gross. Sander just got some of that a while back. Dubai chocolate. Fuck chocolate. Sick of all the Epstein. Queen Elizabeth before she died. Stripped her favorite son. Oh, jeez. Those titles, using outcasts. Scum of royalty, right?
Over the several days, 3 different witnesses have come forward with unidentified lights and sounds in the sky being recorded from Pomona to Los Angeles. And
Skyquake.
Explanation for what they captured.
They're skyquakes.
Some are writing it off as simply fireworks. There's no cause for these fireworks in the middle of the night. So what is it? What's going on? It almost has the feel of the Battle of Los Angeles. Take a look at these next 3 videos. Comment below.
Got some beer. Come over, have a beer. They make you feel good quick.
Señor.
Just waiting on Yentl now. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna take a bike ride tomorrow. I think I'm here almost maybe 2 more weeks, and we'll work on getting my nursing license. We'll do that live. We'll work on that the whole episode, trying to get my nursing license so I can get a job. figure some other stuff out too. Keystone Light. I stole it out of that guy. Shannon called the guy a fucking loser. Some trailer park loser. I went over there to get dog food. I'm like, oh, I had no beer. I'm like, I'm gonna go steal 2 beers while I'm here. There's Keystone Light in there. Man, they had a whole freaking a 2020 fifth wheel for free. I didn't get that. American soldiers. My father was in the Navy. He's a great guy. We got my neighbor Jerry. He's a Marine sharpshooter stationed at Quantico. He seems like a good fed, a good soldier. You're elite. What's elite mean?
That's super weird. Just look like spotlights, right? But the reach is way too far.
Elite, a choice or select body, from French. Oh, from French elite. Selection, choice, from Old French eslite. Feminine past particle of elir, elisra, pick out, choose, of Latin, elegia, choose, see election, borrowed in Middle English as chosen person. Late 14th century, especially a bishop-elect. Fucking bugs crawling on me. Died out in mid-15th century. It was reintroduced by Byron's Don Juan as an adjective in 1852, as a typeface recorded in 1920. Whatever.
So, it's not necessary, is it?
Back hurts. Oh, my back.
It's a hell of a noise.
Fought against fascism. When they fought against fascism in World War II. Yeah, I would have joined the other side. Maybe if Shannon drank daily, she might be tolerable. Yeah, she's fucking hooked on me. The face she made in that picture. Her little eyes and the mouth hanging over. Ah. Panda bear. It was run by Americans. Fuck America. The Russian fans. I don't think they let Russia in here. I don't think they're allowed in here. You have to get
It's
another
like
beer.
it's above the clouds, right?
Fingers are getting nicotine stained again.
Is it in the cloud? Could it be something that they sprayed up there and they're now charging it with a particular kind of energy, and that is the result? Kind of like the thing we saw with the green beans in the microwave.
Yeah, I bought some of those Zin pouches, whatever they are. It gave me like extreme
Just a
heartburn.
thought.
They're in my
Almost
bag.
everybody's favorite, the aliens. I don't think it's the aliens.
Just get your name out there. Oh, I should get my name out there. All the middle-aged fucking, all the middle-aged housewives. The chatty Cathys. It's just crazy because she'll talk about shit. My fake sister-in-law spread all these rumors about me, and it's for some reason that's gold. That's God's word right there. They just said they got no interest in freaking looking at all the truth I posted. They admit, say, oh, I'm not gonna show your 10,000 videos, but well then don't do it. Why talk about me? There's all the information I put my whole entire life out here. I'm showing all the receipts, and you don't have any receipts. Okay. Unhappy housewives and shit. Yeah, come on over to my channel. Strong. Yeah, it's so much heartburn. It was bad.
Every storm is a suspect now. We don't know where nature ends and where the manipulation and government shenanigans begin anymore. We have so many more people paying attention to the sky now, which is a good thing.
They discovered that chromosome number 2 was taken out. They call it an artificial mutation. They mean geneticists. Fused together and 2 telomere caps put on. 1 telomere cap on each side. Who in the world took chromosome number 2 out, fused it
Billy Carson sucks.
together, and put telomere caps on it?
Never seen.
They say that it happened an estimated 200,000 years ago, right at the time that the Sumerian tablets say they decided to make mankind to do the labor. There's no coincidence that the tablets are lining with modern
They're rotting in the
science.
trenches.
And this means
That's
that
not good.
a couple things. The first thing, it means that we were genetically modified. The second thing that it means is the telomere caps limit our lifespan to about 120 years max, according to Harvard scientists. Now, in the Bible, what does it say? It says that my seed shall not abide in man forever. His years shall be 120. That was taken from the Sumerian tablets, even further back than that, thousands of years before the Bible was written, when Yahweh, a.k.a. Enlil, shows up, sees the human beings building a tower into the heavens, copying a tower that they themselves had built. And he said, wherever their hearts decide to do, they shall achieve it. My seed shall not abide in man, his years shall be 120. And then he did a genetic modification at that point, I believe, with the telomeres. And he spread mankind out around the planet, and he confused their languages. He had us speaking different languages, so we couldn't collaborate. Now we're in competition, no collaboration. Divide and conquer.
Something tells me he's stretching the truth a little to suit his narrative. We should never state anything else fact, because we as humanity are completely ignorant after all. I personally believe we're not meant to know our origins, the who, the why, the where, just focus our intention on where we're going and where we want to go.
It will terrify you. In the early 1900s, there
I wanna
was a
go
young boy
home.
named Bobby Dunbar who is in the photos right now. Now, one day he was on vacation with his family and, well, he just vanished into thin air. Nobody knew where he went. They returned home after a few hours thinking he would be there, but he wasn't. They put up posters across the street. They put out nationwide police searches for this man. Full on APs, but nothing. The boy was never found. An entire month went by of searches and nothing. Nothing happened. Until this is where it gets very, very weird. One day, after about nearly 2 months, Bobby just walked back through the door.
Yeah, I don't know a
into
lot
his
about
parents'
that.
home. Nobody knew what happened to him. Nobody knew where he went. And nobody knew why the hell he had returned. He basically didn't know. It was Bobby. Now, the family went on to live a pretty normal life. They didn't really look too much into it. I mean, I bloody well would have. But they went on to live a pretty normal life together. Parents lived till they were about 60 or 70 and then obviously passed away at old age. Bobby passed away a while later as well, just from normal causes. That's where it takes a turn. DNA results came back once Bobby had passed away and they were doing autopsies on the bodies. That Bobby who died, the Bobby who returned home to the family, was not the Bobby that went missing. A different boy had returned to the house a month and a half after vanishing and lived with the family as the son for over 60
Oh, I heard
years.
about this.
So this guy is only bringing half the truth. It was actually a different child called Bruce Anderson, and how this happened is pretty dark. Bobby went missing in 1912, and 8 months
glad you
later,
like it.
authorities found a boy who looked like Bobby Dunbar,
Alright.
working with a handyman named William Walters.
Have fun walking the dogs. We're gonna play
authorities
some video
claimed
games
it
in a
was
bit.
Bobby,
I gotta figure out
but it
dinner
was
too.
obvious that wasn't the case, considering the mother of the boy took the Dunbars to court trying to get her son back that the authorities had stolen. Sadly, she lost the case, which is no surprise considering how wealthy the Dunbar family was. Truly a sad story and a very, very deep, dark rabbit hole. Just want to give a very important and quick shout out to everybody that you see in this huge black box covering me right now. These people, they support me out of their own back pocket. They finance what I do here. I don't have any sponsors. I don't have any brand deals or anything like that. Nobody shouting in my ear that I said something which was a little bit too edgy, you know. It's thanks to these people that I can do that. These cameras roll every single day, the lights stay on, the computer carries on, you know, the editing these videos.
Yeah, it's cool. He's got a little studio and a green screen and an office where you just leave your computer up all the time and you open or whatever. You just go and work on the computer when you want. Like I gotta set all this stuff up and then I gotta take it all down when I go inside. It'll rain or someone will steal it.
Is thanks to these people. If you want to join the link below, if not, no pressure, no expectation, just hit like. Leave a positive comment, maybe even share this video. It all helps. Cheers.
Luxor in particular.
Oh, that person that said I gotta get a Chromebook. I'm not allowed to have a freaking graphics card. I got a YouTube channel. Back in the day, I would like take footage and I would edit it. I put pre-recorded videos up. It's got to render that stuff. You need processing power, graphics power. You don't need that. You deserve that. Plays Grand Theft Auto. Got a YouTube channel. Maybe one of these days. I just got that other camera to replace the other camera that the batteries went bad on. Maybe I want to do YouTube stuff. A lot of things I need a computer for.
Like each part of it is like a human body in form. In fact, there's Schwaller de Lubitz. You'll see a depiction of Luxor, and you'll see the human body imposed over it. So it's all built so that, like, the bottom part is where the feet are, and the top part is where the head is. The Templars, they started figuring this out. So when they built the Notre Dame Cathedral, Our Lady, it's built like a human body in form. So like the baptismal font at the area of the belly button, the choir speaks from the area of the lung.
Oh, it's gonna cool down the next couple of days. It won't be 90. We'll go bike riding.
The priest is at the area of the heart, and then the sacrament is kept at the area of the third eye and the head.
That's pretty interesting. I did not know Notre Dame was laid out with such intent.
Recently repeated history. In the late 1960s, the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour was both a ratings hit and a cultural phenomenon, serving as the only network show to casually joke about drug use, feature controversial musicians, and satirize the Vietnam War. And that last bit got him in trouble. Behind the scenes, both President Johnson and Nixon fumed at the political satire and complained to CBS. Some even claimed Nixon aides directly pushed for the show's cancellation. Nixon's election in 1968 also shifted the national mood, emboldening affiliates in the South to not carry the program. Then CBS abruptly fired the brothers in 1969 for failing to deliver an episode in time for review, though the brothers later won a breach of contract lawsuit. But why are we talking about this history? Well, it's recently resurfaced again in July of 2025, when CBS announced that it was canceling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert for, quote, financial reasons. However, this was suspicious, given President Trump's hatred for Colbert and the fact that CBS's parent company Paramount needed FCC approval for a merger. Trump celebrated the news, stating that Jimmy Kimmel was next, foreshadowing a failed push by FCC Chairman Brendan Carr to get Kimmel's show canceled 2 months later. How's that for the party of free speech? Though Carr would later name for the administration at a speech at CPAC. A story that won't be this administration's last rerun of.
People do realize it's not the show that's the problem, or the people trying to cancel it, right? It is a show within a show. And what I mean by that is people are watching the show of someone trying to get another show cancelled. It's all staged. The controversy is the biggest red flag.
Tower Delta 1505, there was a man running down the runway. Watch this man desperately chase the plane.
Oh, this is crazy.
That was about to take off.
The guy missed his plane. He tries to go on a plane on the runway and gets killed.
And managed to get onto the runway without anyone trying to stop him.
2348, a guy on foot?
Yeah, might be the guy you're looking for.
This guy is already... He just doesn't realize it yet. Because the moment he missed his flight, he made the worst decision of his life. Instead of heading back to the terminal asking for help, he panicked and began yanking on the emergency exit door. At first, nothing happened. The door didn't move an inch, and for a split second, he thought he was completely out of options. But then he tried something even more reckless. He started smashing his fists against the nearby window, hoping to break it. When that failed, he ran back to the emergency exit and pulled with everything he had left. And somehow, on that final attempt, the door opened. The man then escapes and sprinted across the runway toward the moving plane, but as he got too close to the engine, the suction pulled him in, and he passed away instantly.
The actual details of this case are a lot darker, believe it or not. He wasn't some crazed lunatic. He was having an actual mental health crisis under some very, very sad circumstances.
Nobody's seen Jim Carrey for
Somebody should make fun of him.
months. Where is he? Like, he showed up at the Caesar Awards and...
You got a mental illness. Somebody should make fun of you. They'll say call you schizophrenic and make fun of you. I'll eat sunflower seeds. It's piggish. I'm gonna get out of here soon. We're traveling around country or something. Yeah, we got bicycles, motorcycles. Traveling across the country, North Carolina. Sometimes South Carolina, sometimes Florida, sometimes California, sometimes New England.
Him in the version that we saw just after the show when he was leaving, and his eye color was different and everything, but you would expect at least that he would speak out publicly or just say something to reassure people that this is actually him, or was it not him? And then people are pointing out that it looks like there's a plaster by his ear up there. It's like, explain these things. People want to know, where is he?
I swear we established that that was Jim Carrey, right? And can we really blame someone that high up in Hollywood for wanting to stay out of the public eye as much as possible? I don't know. I'm just commenting as someone who doesn't care much at all about what these people do.
So it looks like they're prepping us for a new Rona, and it looks absolutely ridiculous. This is so dumb. Who confirmed that 7 haunted cases on the cruise ship? Looks like we got ghosts on the cruise ship, guys. 2 confirmed and 5 suspected.
The cruise ship.
3 have
I know all about cruises. They cost $41,000, and you get that from the government, from the Florida's Hardest Hit program. You go buy a $40,000 cruise, I guess.
1 is critically ill, and 3 have mild symptoms. Who knows if this will actually go anywhere, but someone did bring up something that's pretty interesting that I figured I might as well mention. They said, when you're haunted, it can't be spread from human to human. So why the need for contact tracing? And this person responded to them, there is a type that can be spread from human to human. And they said it's very rare, as they have just found out. So you remember how the last one was very rare and could only be spread between animals, and this is so stupid. Mask up to stop the spread, guy.
It's true. The only strain of this particular virus that's a concern is the one we just so happen to be seeing right now. Now, mathematically speaking, based on current epidemiological data, it's actually a 1 in 38 chance, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Out of the 38 known hantavirus strains, only one, the Andes virus, AND, is potentially capable of human-to-human transmission, or the strains transmit exclusively from rodents to humans. Important caveat, though, even with the Andes strain, human-to-human transmission is marginal compared to exposure to infected rodents, and has only been documented in the Americas, and even then remains uncommon. That's all documented, all scientific data. Look it up yourself. Don't believe the hype at face value, folks. Whatever is happening is not happening the way that they say it is.
They really tried to make it seem like everything was okay, but this American prisoner of war completely outsmarted them. The video that you guys just watched shows an interview with a man by the name of Jeremiah Denton, a former prisoner of war in Vietnam. You'll see that he's talking about how he gets adequate clothing and food, but at the same time, he has these weirdly spaced out blinks, and that's because he is blinking in Morse code. Jeremiah was piloting an A6 Intruder, a defective off while it was in the plane, and this caused him to crash. He was picked up by opposing forces, and for nearly 8 years, he was a prisoner of war, and not being treated very well, of course. Fortunately, he was brought back home on February 12th of 1973 during Operation Homecoming, after which life would get much better, and he would serve as a U.S. Senator for Alabama between the years of 1981 to 1987.
Thank you again.
Kudos to this guy for not only being able to blink in Morse code whilst being interviewed under
sweet of you.
pressure, but for having the idea to do this at all.
In the Victorian times, women were expected to have tiny waists, but when dieting wasn't enough, they found something else. Parasites. They would swallow a tapeworm and let it consume their food for. As the worm got bigger, they'd get thinner, but it was super risky. Tapeworms grow up to 30 feet in length and can cause illness, including meningitis and dementia. Historians debate how common the practice actually was, but the fact that it was considered says everything about the pressure to be thin.
Why do I feel like this is no different to the weight loss methods of today?
Yeah, one more second. We're getting out of here.
Arbitrary expectations and still the most horrifying methods are used to adhere to this beauty standard. I just think
I'll probably play video games for like an hour or something. Back is killing me.
In 2019,
Just laying in bed's not going to help it either.
Australia was courted by his own pet deer, an animal he had raised for years. It happened during mating season, when even normally tame stags can turn violently territorial. The deer charged without warning, slamming its antlers into him repeatedly and fatally wounding him.
Oh, my
When his
antlers.
wife ran over to help, the animal attacked her too, leaving her critically injured before police. Deer attacks are extremely rare, but during rutting season, even a beloved pet can turn into a deadly threat. In 2010, at Vortex Spring in Florida, 30-year-old Ben McDaniel entered the site's underwater cave system alone.
Vortex
the cave is known
Spring.
for tight passages that require specialized training. McDaniel apparently went past safety restrictions into deeper sections and never resurfaced. Days later, his scuba tanks were found inside the caves, but despite multiple recovery attempts, his body has never...
We went to, I don't know what spring it is. It's up in like Crystal River in Florida. And they got all those warnings. But you can like look down and you go like under and come up. And I'm like, I ain't even swimming down that. And you go through like 10 feet. I'm like, my luck, I'll drown. It just goes under and it comes back up. You should go frickin' ride your motorcycle. I don't understand Russian.
remains unsolved as he likely became trapped deep within the cave system, essentially swallowed by the cave itself where recovery is impossible.
And this is why I say all the time, I keep on saying it, we should just leave nature the hell alone.
Well, that's fancy. Hey, look at this thing. The scooter.
We have seen things just like this before in the past. My only
you heard me.
red flag is that whoever was
That's
filming
fancy.
didn't
He's
turn
like,
around
hey.
or move to a different area. This video gives us very
It's
little
an electric
to go on
scooter.
in terms
It's
of
got
what
all
could
sorts of
actually
crazy lights on it.
This man was exploring a haunted house alone when he captured
looks
this
fun.
on camera.
He's probably going down on the bike trail. I'm going on the bike trail tomorrow. Who doesn't speak Russian? I don't speak Russian. I'm trying to learn to speak frickin'... What's that one? Latin.
What the hell is that? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, for long-form
That
videos,
scooter was cool
follow
as
me
hell.
on YouTube, link in bio.
any shadow in the right environment
Yeah, look at this.
creepy. I don't personally see the big deal.
And this piece of crap YouTube thing.
As a billionaire.
I tried to turn it around.
How does he fly so far under the radar when he's connected to so many people in Jeffrey's network, including Jeffrey?
This thing looks so fun. It looks like a Christmas tree going down the road. It's making those squeaky noises. Yeah, it's dark. There's something wrong with the YouTube's all fucked up. Get out of here with the cigarette anyway.
Virgin brides. Richard Branson is another billionaire who we can add to our list, who is
Oh, a billionaire. You need some money from me too?
owns an island and has allegations against him.
Effing frickin' billionaires.
It's very obvious he knew exactly what Jeffrey was doing on his island, which was just a hot
Virgin Airlines.
dump away from his own island.
Luckily, artists were very attracted to the name, which they seem sexy and off the wall to them.
It is going, like, time's speeding up and shit. There's so much thing. They're like, oh, time is money, this, that, and the other thing. And then everything I put my time into, it just turns to fucking, doesn't turn to nothing, but like everything I'm trying to do, it's a waste of time. Like I put time in the bike, and I got, that's something good came out of that and shit. Let's fucking get something going here. Enough of this bullshit. Sick of it. Oh, why is this broken?
Really took off.
Morning.
This video makes a very good point. A lot of the
What time did I get up
extreme
today?
roads,
Like
as well
11?
as
I think
other
I got up
dark
like
roads
11.
lead back to
Yeah, it's already
rats,
9. So
yet
it's like 10 hours.
nothing
or something.
happens.
Look at a cigar.
See, I can get behind this footage being real
Cigar-shaped UFO.
because I think this is our technology.
Ours.
And no, I'm not talking about
This guy, this is our technology. What do you mean our? We are. Come on.
the alleged time traveling us from the future coming back to do who knows what. I think it's our black budget sites doing experimental testing of technology beyond what we are aware of. For who only knows what reasons, to be honest with you. Exotic material testing, weapons, who knows? Another day, another UFO. Who knows if they're recent or old at this point since the whopper of a nothing burger UAP files dropped. And yes, I've intentionally skirted around this subject for a few different reasons. Rest assured, you will have my take soon enough, as soon as I do a quick background scan on what's actually been put out there for the masses to feast on and occupy themselves with.
Things are not looking great for this island nation. It's pretty unlikely that they're even going to be here within the next several decades. This TikTok video that I got tagged in shows a few different images of the island nation of Tuvalu with the ominous caption of POV, you gave an urgent speech because your country is literally drowning, but you are completely ignored. Tuvalu is a tiny multi-island nation located in the South Pacific between Australia and Hawaii. Tuvalu is made up of 9 different islands. Many of these islands don't go higher than 6 feet above sea level or 2 meters, which is very low. Over the
I guess apparently not have a. I got shit all the time. I'm dealing with shit that's freaking. Jeez, bitch. Talking about all this fucking contact I had with shit that's not normal. Getting attacked by shit's not normal. And these people make fun of you about it. These people would shit their pants. Most people would shit their pants and have heart attacks. Dealing with what I've been dealing with. Yeah, triangle craft and fucking all sorts of crazy shit.
a rise in sea level. It's theorized that by 2050, a lot of the island is not going to be inhabitable, and by 2100, most of it might be gone. These images right here show the foreign minister back in 2021 delivering a speech in an area that used to be dry land that is no longer dry land because of that rise in sea level.
It's hard to imagine any of the world making it to the year 2100, to be honest. But for a nation to be slowly sinking and to be ignored, that's pretty sad. Well, the liberal protests when it comes to these people in need, right?
Meet Susan Smith, a woman who her 2 kids. But that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is why she
I remember her.
Because they were simply in her way. And to understand what I mean, first you gotta understand her phone call to police. She called them up and said, look, I was in my car. A black man stopped me.
Hold on. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh. Trees. Yeah, Lacey, if people only knew the level of absolute evil we're dealing with, or saw some of the stuff, or dealt with some of the stuff, man, men's hearts will fail them for fear. It's insane.
Got 2 kids inside. The police drove straight to her, and she white too. They probably got there 2 seconds flat. They said, "Girl, what happened?" She said, "Yeah, man, they stole my car, and he was black. He looked like this." The news catches wind of this. It becomes a media frenzy. Now, as I show you the following pictures, I want you to take a look at Susan Smith's face and her husband David's face. Okay, so Susan and David, her husband, remember, are doing a bunch of interviews, calling for the return of their 2 boys. Whole time, remember, I said, look at her face. The police watching, they said, okay, David looks crushed. Susan, she never really looked that crushed. They said, all right, maybe we tripping, but let's look at another picture. The police said, okay, she kind of looked crushed here. The interviewers, the news company I was interviewing them, they said, well, before we started, she was over there laughing and joking, saying, oh, we about to be on TV to David. David, not paying attention to her, he just
delight
looking
or
straight.
something.
The police said, she said that? I said, yeah, we snitching. The police said, Susan, go ahead, come into the office. We need to talk to you real quick. Susan said, me? They said, yeah, you girl, come here. So they called Susan into the station, and upon further inspection, they not liking her story too much. A black person did it. It just sounds like a convenient story, pointing out the black guy, especially since all of this happened in South Carolina, a state with not
I
the
think we're on
best
top
track record
comments,
in
and I
terms of
can't change
racism,
it because
and this
everything's all messed
absolutely
up.
caused deep racial tensions in the town. Police was running through black people's houses. Then police looked around and said, man, there's only so many black people that live in this town, though. Black people the whole time were like, yeah, duh. Matter of fact, in the words of the current mayor of Susan's town, he said the black community didn't do it, a black person didn't do it. So this creates insane pressure on Susan. The rising racial tensions, the police constantly bombarding her. She just comes out and confesses. She said, I did it. And here's where things start to get wicked. They asked, okay,
Oh,
well,
the car
how'd
was
you
in the
do it?
water.
She said she drove her car into a lake. Her 2 sons were inside, and she just watched it happen. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, that sounds terrible, but it gets worse because the prosecutor said to fuel his theory in order to prosecute Susan Smith, he ran a test of how long it would take the car to sink. And it took a long time, meaning Susan watched her sons panic and did nothing. Oh, and by
That's
the way,
horrible.
they were 3 and 14 months years old. So now the obvious question is, why did she do it? In her words, she didn't feel she was fit to be a good mother. Now, it's clear that her defense was going for the poor me, I'm mentally unstable angle. And I'm not gonna lie, it's giving mentally unstable, just not in the way that her defense attorney was hoping. He said, look, everybody, Susan Smith got problems. Judge said, what kind of problems? So the defense attorney called in her stepfather. Her stepfather said, look, while Susan Smith was growing up, I did some things that I should not have been doing, and I should probably be in jail. He didn't say that part, but that's my ad lib. He said, we was in like a relationship. He said, I just want to apologize to Susan from the bottom of my heart. All of this is my fault. The defense attorney said, oh my goodness, when did that relationship with Susan stop? He said, stop? Nah, we still in a relationship, son. Yeah, while she was married, I was still with her. But I would like to apologize, though. The judge said, hold on, she was seeing her stepfather while she was seeing her husband? The defense attorney said, yes, and while she was seeing her boyfriend, Tom. The judge said, hold on, so she had a boyfriend, she had a husband while she was with her stepfather? The defense attorney said, no, you're not listening. She was also seeing her boyfriend's dad, too. So she was seeing her husband, she was seeing her boyfriend's dad, and her stepdad. But then her boyfriend broke up with her because she confessed to her boyfriend that she was seeing her boyfriend's dad. And she had to confess because when she was seeing David said, you better confess to your boyfriend because since we splitting up, then I'm going to snitch on you about your boyfriend. Whole time she was seeing her stepdad. Yeah, remember that. Yeah, the big thing about Susan is she craved attention. That's why she...
Yeah, Panda's frickin' one of those sons rides professional, or used to ride professional bull riding and shit. I haven't met him yet, though.
Help herself when the cameras were on. She especially craved male attention. That's why she was with all these dudes at the same time. So what does this have to do with her and her 2 kids? Well, the prosecutor said, you know what's crazy? We found a letter, and that letter is of, listen closely, Tom, remember, Susan's boyfriend.
This guy takes too long.
Saying he does not want to be with Susan anymore because Susan has kids. But according to police, Tom probably just didn't want to be with her anyway. Oh, because of the fact that she was also seeing Tom's dad. And Tom didn't really seem to really like her that much. In fact, when they brought an officer who interviewed Susan to the stand, he said, I asked Susan, what is your biggest regret in all of this? She says, I regret telling Tom that I was. She said, I regret telling Tom about the whole dad thing. So prosecutors are like, yeah, well, there's your
Actually,
reason
gonna play
right
video
there.
games.
She wanted to
Play
be
video
with
games
Tom
live.
so bad
You
that
guys
she
enjoy my
wanted to
favorite video
get
games
rid
if you'd
of
like.
anything standing in her way of that relationship. In her mind, one of those things was the kids, because remember what she read in the letter. In fact, in the car's trunk were pictures and photo albums of Susan with David and her kids, as if to say, I'm leaving my old life behind. She put everything involving her old life in the car, including, tragically, her 2 children. Now, the judge said, jury, do you have, the jury said guilty. So, this was a simple one. Jury had to choose between the penalty and life in prison. The jury actually chose life in prison, which disappointed a lot of people. In the jury's words, they chose life in prison because they wanted her to forever and ever think about what she did. But sometimes life doesn't always mean
She don't
life.
care.
2 years ago, 2024, Susan was eligible for parole, meaning basically she can get out of prison. She was denied parole, though, because of her conduct in prison. She was having a relationship with one of the guards. She was partaking in uses of material that she should not have been partaking in. So they told her, look, if you can't behave in prison, what makes you think that we're going to trust you to behave outside of prison? They said, deny. On top of that, the father of the 2 children, David, came out and gave a very, very heartfelt testimony saying that, look, dude, like 2 kids, like our total time that she's been in jail is 30 years. He said 15 years for each kid is not enough. She got to sit there for life. Now, she is eligible for parole every 2 years, but it doesn't seem like she's going to get it for a little while.
Well, that's an awful story. This is why I keep saying humans
That's
are
awful. Alright. Alright, let's go play some video games if you. Thank you guys for coming. If you made it this far, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you for your support and stuff. I'll see you later.